But other than that, I think Saka's been better than Vinny. He's been better than Rodrigo this season, even with his injuries. I think he's been better than Lamine Yamal. Yes, I think he's been better than Lamine Yamal. 100% he's been better than Lamine Yamal. I think Bukayo Saka.
I think he's better than Lamine Yamal, he said. Big up Hossam, yeah. You get me, yeah. Bro, what are you saying, broken verdict, yeah? What are you telling me? I hope you are doing really well. Welcome to the stream. Listen, there's a madness in it with what is going on. Madness in terms of transfers, in terms of like the whole Gordon situation, the Ederson thing, Rashford, Man United. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, innit? I'm low-key a little bit optimistic here with this transfer window when it comes to my club. There's a lot of people losing their minds already when the transfer window has not finished and they're already moaning about the whole, oh my days, Ederson this, Ederson that. Like, realistically, you can have an opinion on a player, innit, when it comes to Ederson. Now, my take on it, he's not really going to be a starter like that for us week in, week out, unless we have major injuries. And if we do have injuries, you've got a guy who can, who's played in Champions League, played against the likes of Barca. What are you saying, Darren?
Yo, Ahmed, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Sorry about that, bro. I ain't used this laptop in about like 2 months, bro. So everything was just, I was getting old messages, just updating, waiting for your messages.
Nah, listen, bro. When it comes to laptops, yeah, I'll be real. I have a MacBook. It completely crashed. So I'm using the backup one, innit? So I've not used this one in like 25 gazillion years, innit? So it's hopefully it doesn't crash on me again.
What have I missed? I see the comments saying that Rashford, like, what's going on?
But you know what, yeah, before we move on to, you know what, since you mentioned the Rashford situation and the Gordon, we can start talking about the Gordon transfer to Barcelona. Here we go. Big up the comment section as well. I can see RSV. Rashford's relationship with Man United is done once and for all. 100% it is done, bro. His number shirt has been taken by a better player in Cunha. Man like Ahmed, big up. What are you saying, Hyper? There's 8 people here. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are stuck with him because of that clown Eric Ten Hag who gave Rashford that 400,000 a week, summer of 2023 after Ten Hag's first season. Yeah, bro. Look, listen, the club obviously gave him £300,000 a week, yeah, but there are reports coming out saying that despite them getting Anthony Gordon, they're not opposed to activating the 26 million. I'm praying that this is true. Big up Ahmed, Eid Mubarak to you too, man. I hope you are doing really well. Hope you had a great Eid. You know, listen, me, alhamdulillah, I ate good, man, alhamdulillah. So the food was nice. I am satisfied with Gordon. Really? Are you actually satisfied with Gordon? Because I've seen bare people, you know, that I've spoken to with Barca fans. You know, a lot of Barca fans are not happy with Rashford. They don't actually rate him like that. I don't think Barcelona rate him highly. But think about it. If it's... Yo!
How are you, boss?
Bro, look at this. The whole party's coming, man. You get me? What are you telling me, bro?
How are you? I just saw your link. How are you? How are you feeling?
Listen, alhamdulillah, man. Listen, I'm good in me, bro. I'm good in it, yeah. I'm just reacting to the transfer news in it, yeah, to the United, the Gordon, the Ederson, all of it. There's a lot to talk about in it, so yeah, man. Wait, who do you support again? I always forget. Barca fan.
Bro, Chelsea.
Oh, proper bro. Listen, this guy's Chelsea fan. Okay. Listen, my memory's crap, bro, innit? My memory's awful.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. But listen, the first time on the channel, you know what? You can yeah, we could talk about whatever, but let's mention Gordon to Barcelona in it. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that whole situation and the Rashford thing in it? Like, what are you saying about the whole situation?
I mean, the Gordon thing, I find it interesting because a lot of people are like downplaying it, but like I feel like it's a profile that they don't have in the club in terms of like hardworking, a guy that's good on the high line, but also as a very good presser. Yeah. But also, he seems like he's one of those that can play multiple positions. So he's versatile as a player, you can say. So I think he's a profile they don't have, really.
Yeah, because I think he played as a 9 as well for Newcastle up top. I'm pretty sure there was a time I think he played as a striker, but he is predominantly more of a left winger. Like the thing is with Gordon, yeah, I'm not surprised that Flick likes him. I'm surprised by the money they spent on him. Because I knew, like, I know Barca obviously have money. I never thought of this whole situation that, Barca don't want to pay for Rashford because they don't have the money. If they rate a player, it shows proof that they're willing to go and get him in it regardless. Because before they got Rashford, they wanted Nico Williams. They wanted I think, Diaz as well. Rashford was like one of the, I think it was like third option. I would say it was the third option.
Yeah.
So you're right. He is going to be helping out with the press, and Rafinha had like a decent amount of injuries. And if you really think about it, against Atletico Madrid, where Rafinha was out for both games, Rashford in them type of performances didn't really turn up like that. Do you get it?
No,
So,
I think that's the question with Gordon is like, can he play the Barca system? Because why? Because English player in general, I'm not trying to put it down to just the English philosophy, but it's like the English player in general are not built the same way that the Spanish players are. Like
100%.
if you look at like even how the English players are coached in the academies, it's very, very different. So again, it's about him being able to adapt. But I think Gordon as a player with the traits that he have, which is like hardworking, which is like intensity, which is being front-footed and being versatile, I think he could very much be a profile they could use in that Barca team.
Yeah. But you're right though, because like with Barcelona, they emphasize a lot on technical ability, keeping the ball really well, having a really good first touch. Gordon is just like, he's your typical British player, hardworking winger, and pressing it. So stylistically and talent-wise, he's nowhere near Barcelona. He fits your Newcastle physical Eddie Howe type system, innit? Right? So it shows you that the level of qualities for the left winger market is low, man. It's super low. I am intrigued in it to see what happens. Do you Pakistan? No, I'm not Pakistani, but I get this a lot. I'm not Pakistan. I'm from Libya, innit? So big up to you. What are you saying now? What are you saying, Darren?
I'm good. I'm on my phone at the minute because my laptop's moving mad in it. But I just wanted to say this point. The Rashford and Gordon thing, to me, it don't make sense because Barcelona have been telling us since that Atletico Madrid game, really, that they're not going to sign Rashford because Rashford is too expensive for them. But then when he scored that free kick against Madrid in El Clasico, then it was like, we want to sign Rashford, but it's like they want another loan. United are saying no, pay us the 30 million. And then, literally yesterday, I know like a couple of months ago, Gordon's agents, they flew out to Barcelona, innit? But no one thought anything of it. I'm not sure if you lot remember that. And then, and then literally yesterday, how quick that deal was done. It felt like in the morning, Romano drops that Gordon's in contact with Barcelona. In the afternoon, it's close. By 6 o'clock, the deal's done. And then this morning, we're hearing that a bid is all going in for Julian Alvarez.
Yep.
But is this making me think, where are Barcelona getting this money from? Because I thought they're broke.
They're generating revenue now, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sure if their stadium is fully completed now. I don't know the ins and outs of their finance here, but clearly right now they're generating revenue. And the fact that they're literally saying with Rashford, like, you know what, we want to see. They're unsure about him. They're not really feeling it. Like, I know that's how I see it. I know he's got. Yeah. I actually think Rashford has performed better in Champions League for Barca than he has in La Liga, innit? I think he's performed better in Champions League. Like against Newcastle, he done well, ironically. Gordon's team.
Space, innit?
Yeah. So because think about it, if you're signing Rashford because of just purely him getting GA, then they wouldn't. Why would they complain about Ferran Torres? Why would they complain about those type of players?
Why would they get rid of Fatty then? They would have just kept Fatty.
Fatty was more injuries though, innit? Yeah, like his was more injuries. But my situation with Rashford is that even though they can say they don't have money, they don't have this, they just don't rate him like that. They're unsure about him, innit? Like you have to be, obviously, to play Flick's system, you have to be super committed. It's not just how good you are technically. You have to be super committed, innit? That's what Rafinha gives you off the ball, even when Rafinha's not having a great game. Do you understand?
I think
because against Newcastle, when they won the penalty, it was actually Rafinha's pass to Dani Olmo where he went to the right, won the penalty. So despite when Rafinha doesn't have a great game, Rafinha is a bigger game player than a Rashford. And Rashford, I just believe that Atletico Madrid tie was his audition. I think that cool, he scored a sick free kick against Madrid, but the league was done. It was done.
I think Ahmed, I think if you look at it from, because I sometimes like to look at it outside of like what's the purpose of the player in the team.
Yeah,
if you look at what Rashford is as a player, he's obviously a player that's like, I would call him an emotional type of player. Like he's in and out of form all the time. But
yes,
I think he's one of those that's like, because of his age, what is he now? 28, 29?
He's 20.
I think he's 28 now.
Yeah, 28. I think they're looking at it be like, at top, at best, we probably could get like 3 years off him. And then if we need to make money off him, we could sell him. But even then, are we that confident that he is a Barcelona type of player? Because yes, in terms of output, I think there's a player there. But I think Barcelona are playing in a system that's so demanding physically that I don't know if Rashford could do more than like an hour maybe. Like it's so intense for him that I think, yes, he can do well in transition. And he's very good as an inside forward. But I think they need someone that's why you see Gordon is coming. But they need someone that's hardworking, intense. Like they need that type of profile because Flick is demanding so much of his players.
I absolutely agree with you in it. Yeah, absolutely. Because it is a very physically demanding system, which is why, you know, like they was picking up in, like, for example, Gavi was picking up injuries. Pedri was looking burnt out. So it is very demanding. So think about it. In order for that system, to be good long term, and you need squad depth in it because you don't want to be overplaying players. Yamal picked up an injury as well. You don't want that type of system, to be so demanding to the point where your better players are literally finished. You don't want to burn them out early towards in their career. Pedri and Yamal, you still want them to have a good sustained career long term, which is why I believe, despite buying a Gordon who's not really a great player but has the physical attributes, squad depth wise, it's improving them. But I'm just a bit surprised. I just find it funny though, innit? Because if Rashford comes back to my club, I'm going to be fuming. I'm going to be fuming because I really want him to be sold, because I want us to focus on the summer in terms of the midfield, and us getting 26 mil is going to help us. It's direct profit. He's come from the youth academy, and he also the wages will help significantly. He's on 300,000 a week. Casemiro's gone.
Yeah.
Casemiro's gone. Despite me, Casemiro's gone. Rashford's gone. That's a lot of money, and that we can.
Who would be some signings you wanted for Manchester if you get rid of? Let's say Barcelona do accept the release clause, pay up. Who would be some signings you want for Manchester?
I would love to have a player like Iliman Ndiaye from Everton, who can play on the left. He's good in the 10 as well. Very versatile player. Dribbling wise, he's solid. He can use both feet. I think he's a really good addition to have in the team. He's very unpredictable in it as well. Like he can occupy the fullbacks on the right hand side, in the center, in the left, and also his ball carrying is very good. I believe he's one of the better dribblers, arguably the best dribbler in the league for the Prem. So I'd go get him as an attacker, because Cunha, he has adapted well to the role that he's playing off the left, but in the center areas is where he thrives. But you've got Bruno there, so I'd get Ndiaye. I would personally, if Tchouaméni is available. If he's available, Champions League experience, mentality, winner, I think that number 6 is perfect. If not, Adam Wharton. Out of Wharton, Anderson, I would prefer an Adam Wharton. I like his profile really more. I like his profile a lot because his passing is very good. I think he thrives in that area, and in possession he'll help us out. He doesn't take more than 2 touches. He scans really well. His positioning is really good. Who else? Baleba is.
Can I jump in on that? Because I think with Manchester, right, I always look at you, because you guys have such a, when we say we have the Barcelona way, we have the, how do I say it? If we look, say, the Chelsea way, we say, okay, defensive football. But if you look at Manchester United, there's like a certain way of playing Manchester United football. And I think I always look at players with steel, if you understand what I mean. Like players that have that grit, that like, you kind of dig deep when it comes to the harder games. You look at a guy like Bruno G, like Sandro Tonali. I think those guys are like having steel. You guys need someone like that to really bring that edginess to the game, where you're kind of like, oh, we need some more heart. And I think that players that do good pressing, but also have the output to match it. So that's why I always look at Manchester United is such a hard club to recruit for. But
Tchouaméni could do that though. Does he not fit into that still mentality? Do you think he fits into that?
He could. I just think with Tchouaméni, when I look at him, I just think output-wise, I don't see it. I think defensive work, yes, 100%. I think defensive work is where he's best. But in terms of like that output to find that good pass, I think you guys, when I watch Tchouaméni, every time I like, you are such a good defender. That's why you see him sometimes play center back. As a center back, he actually plays well. But I don't think he wants to play there. But he's a very good player defensively. Offensively, he's not contributing enough. That's why you see them talking about. Sorry?
But Kobe mainly can do the offensive stuff because Kobe's not really. I'm not saying he's bad at it, but I don't trust Kobe like in a defensive like position.
Okay, yeah, no, I hear that, and I think that's why you guys need someone that. Obviously, I don't want to say Casemiro, but that Casemiro-esque that gives that output, but also is very good defensively. Like you need at least someone that can bring 10 GA per season just from that deep midfield spot.
You know what it is with Tchouaméni? You know what it is with Tchouaméni? I understand. Casemiro's goal scoring threat. Tchouaméni can't do that. We can admit that he's not
to the same extent.
Not to the same extent. But what I get with Tchouaméni, the positions that Kobe Mainoo is picking up defensively, Tchouaméni will have that patterned up because that's where he specializes in, right? Which will allow Kobe to focus more in his strengths. Now, I'm not saying Kobe can't do the defensive attributes, but why waste a Kobe's ability here when he can play more as a number 8? So Tchouaméni, his passing's good enough. Nothing sensational. He's not got like a Rodri or an Adam Wharton type passing, but it's good enough. Yeah, but his positioning's really good. His defensive abilities. I watched him in that City game. I can't remember which. Like I thought he was quite good in that City game. I just know what I'm getting of him, and also it's the mentality as well. And he's a winner too, isn't it? I want that type of mentality.
Didn't Tchouaméni get He was his assist for Vinny's goal, isn't it?
Yeah, when he crossed it in with his right foot. I think he crossed it. Yeah. So I agree with what Pasha said.
Can I be honest though? This isn't the first time we've been linked with Tchouaméni. Like, I'm not sure, maybe it was a fan signing at the time, but remember, like around the World Cup time when he was still at Monaco, when he was at Monaco?
He was linked with him and Camavinga before they went to Madrid.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously we've had our eyes on him for a while with it, but I feel like if you asked me, like when we last did the live, right? The 3 names was Tonali, Anderson, and it was Wharton, right? Tchouaméni, we wouldn't even think about it. It was like a dream thing in it back then. But now, like I would say, like since like we've gotten better by game, and now the 3 elite midfielders that United definitely know that we want are apparently Tchouaméni's the number 1. Then it'll be Anderson, and then Tonali, innit? I'll be honest, Ahmed. If you can get me one of those 3, I'm not bothered because. I'm not bothered because we're getting 3 other midfield. We're getting 3 midfielders. So if you can get me one of those 3, I'm not bothered. But if Tchouaméni comes to United, I feel like that is like a signing where it's like, okay,
it's a top signing.
No one. It's a top signing. The whole league will look at him. He'll instantly be one of the best midfielders in the league. Instantly.
Did you guys watch the Europa League final of Freiburg versus Aston Villa?
I watched here in bits.
I watched bits of it.
Yeah. So they're
midfielder.
No, it's actually a Freiburg midfielder named Manzambi. If you heard his name.
Okay, no.
I promise you, this guy. Like when I look at his traits, the way he kind of moves, he has some similar traits to Paul Pogba. Like it's unique because I don't see it as much with other players, but like that way he kind of drags the ball, uses his body, like the way he kind of finds a good pass. He obviously is a young player, but like I always like to find young players from different leagues to see if they're a match, because sometimes there is. I look at a guy like Victor Froholt from Porto, bro. This guy, I think he could be a Manchester United player in a few years.
What's his name?
Victor Froholt from FC Porto. If you know his player, he's a very good player.
I need all of these names so when I play career mode later, man, I can stand them into my.
It's from Porto. It's their best player right now. They won the league. It's Victor Froholt.
Is he the 18-year-old?
Yeah, he's Danish. He played in my hometown actually.
Who is
he played in.
What happened to that 18-year-old winger from Porto?
Mora, is that what you talk about?
Yeah. What happened to him?
I think he's still at the club, if I'm not wrong. But I obviously think there is maybe some issues. I'm not sure if it's like he hasn't played well or injuries. I haven't watched much Porto, to be honest. But obviously, I know a lot about Victor Froholt when I watch these games in the Danish league. Bro, this guy, I'm telling you, he was like the coach was asking him to play fullback. He could play fullback. You put him in a 10, he played 10. He played 8. And the way he was bullying grown men from a 17, 18-year-old, amazing.
And who's that
amazing
midfielder you mentioned?
A Manzambi, if you heard his name. Very good player. Very good player as well.
The Swiss guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's Switzerland, from Switzerland, if I'm not wrong.
And you said he's the Pogba guy.
Yeah, he has those Pogba traits. You can please go watch his videos. You can see it if you watch it a little bit. There is some similarities. I'm not saying that he is Pogba, but if there is some similarities you can find with Pogba, I feel like.
Hey, listen, I'm going to be watching that.
You know what's going to happen? Brighton will sign him. The whole league
will
see that he's good. The whole league will see that he's good, and then United will be linked to him with 100 million, bro. That's what's going to happen.
Bro, I'm telling you, yeah, it's mad. I'm just going to read the comments. I'm just going to read the
comments. Of course.
Yeah, why are people glazing Gordon? He's mid as F. I think it's just mostly because he is mid. I'm not going to lie to you, innit? But I think people are just glazing.
Unique profile.
No one's glazing Gordon. Guys, you need to know what that definition what that word means, man. Because from what I've been seeing, a lot of people are angry at the fact that Gordon's gone Barca.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that are actually surprised, even Barca fans. Ahmed, why Gordon is not a Barca player if Rafinha can play without? Bro, Rafinha has technical ability though. It's not like the level of Yamal in it, but he's obviously got ability on the ball. Like he's not
but you wouldn't have. Nobody would have said Rafinha was as good before you. If you saw him in Leeds, you wouldn't have said it. It's like when Hansi Flick joined, Rafinha became a different player. It's like you saw him score like
that's all it was. Because when we saw the glimpses from Rafinha at Leeds.
Under Bielsa, he was good. Yeah, he was.
And then when he went Barca, but I'm even talking under Jesse March, bro. Like we saw in his last season. Like we saw in his last season that Rafinha had that dog in him. Like I think Leeds were in the relegation battle, wasn't it?
Did you guys see the video where he said that he will walk the whole pitch on his knees if they don't get relegated that season with Leeds?
Yeah, and he didn't get relegated, and he did that.
I actually remember that quote, on Twitter. It was circulating on Twitter. I think I did.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he obviously is a unique type of player, but I've just found it interesting that he was doing something like that.
But if I'm being honest though, I didn't think he was capable playing on the left though. I didn't think he would be because we don't really see that in the modern game now, where we're seeing like players playing on their strong side, innit? Because everyone's just inverted.
No, I heard that. Obviously, you used to have Sané in it who could do that at Man City, who was left-footed. But with Rafinha, yeah, like the thing is with Rafinha, he always had good ball striking, though, innit? Like even when he was at Leeds, he always had like a good shot in a minute. But under Xavi, he was nowhere, bro. They wanted him gone under Xavi, absolutely. Him and Ferran Torres, I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying Ferran Torres is a high-level player. He's all right, but but time to grind.
Would you have thought? I know we saw it a little bit at City, him playing false 9, but did you think that when Flick got hands on him, he turned him into a GA monster?
Not to that extent, but Flick does have good sample size when it comes to Gnabry. He's another one. Like he was a good player, but Gnabry improved massively.
He turned Gnabry into like at one point. Gnabry was looking like certain man, bro. Like he was
yeah. I didn't expect Rafinha to go up that level of a. I didn't expect him to go up to that level.
In the space of 1 year, top people giving him Ballon d'Or shouts.
Have you guys seen the Julian Alvarez drinks to Barcelona?
Yeah.
Bro, what is your opinion with the
I missed out a little bit, but I wanted to say this year. The Julian Alvarez thing doesn't really surprise me because Barcelona have been saying like consistently that they wanted him. I think personally, because I've seen reports that now Gordon's wrapped up, Alvarez most likely will go. I'm seeing that they might get Rashford, but it really depends if United allow Barcelona to bully them because United want a permanent fee, but Barcelona are saying another loan. But I think that they're planning for Champions League. They've shown now, they've won the last 2 La Ligas. I think now they want to win Champions League. And I heard what Ahmed said when I was having issues with my laptop, that he said that the squad depth wasn't really there. And he's right to a certain extent. But could you imagine? So who's usually Barcelona's starting front three? Yamal, Rafinha.
Bro, it will literally. It's the front three is gonna be Yamal on the right, Alvarez up top, Rafinha off the left when he's back and fully fit, and he's gonna have players on the bench like a Gordon.
And then you've got okay, cool. But then you've got Dani Olmo in the 10. Then imagine you've got what's his name, Fermin coming off. You got Rashford potentially, Gordon. Like that's frightening. Like I know we don't.
Do you think they're gonna pay 80 mil for Gordon to sit on the bench?
Yeah, but Gordon's not gonna kick up a fuss though. But it's not 80 mil.
That's actually a good point, yeah, because it's a massive investment to be playing him solely on the bench.
Yeah,
however,
it's not
unless Rafinha starts to deteriorate with his injuries, then maybe they're planning. Because how old is Rafinha?
He's turning 30 this year. I think he's turning 30 this year. He's 96.
He could be around. Yeah.
And he's been getting a few injuries. He's been getting a few injuries, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think he's going to... I'd like to think that Rafinha will be a starter, innit?
Is there a way
Ahmed, my prediction is that Lamine is going to play centrally sooner than later. Yeah, exactly.
So what does that mean for Daniel Olmo? He picks injuries, but he's still I think he's a really good number 10. I like him a lot.
Will be back up.
Yeah.
And then then Ferran will be back up for... So wait, if you think Yamal's going in the 10, Rashford ended the season playing on the right. Does that mean Barcelona will go get Rashford to play on the right then?
No, I think they're gonna let Lamine be like, you know, when Messi was starting to play centrally, you saw I think Lamine will basically start to do the same, and you see Gordon maybe on the left, Rafinha on the left could be as well, and Rafinha also knows how to play on the right, and I think it's one of those where you can have Gordon on the right, Rafinha left, striker Julian Alvarez.
They've got very versatile, multifunctional players in that front, like guys, really good.
Is there a way then, when I don't know when deadline day is, but let's say September 1st, Rashford is still in that Barcelona kit?
I think so. Bro, it's what, 26 mil? It's 25 mil. It's
26 million.
Barca want another loan though.
I mean, I think it's one of those. Is they're trying to maximize as much on the opportunity, but I think if Manchester United, which I assume will not change their perspective, I think they will either be buy him now or you can't do anything. You gotta buy him now. It's basically it. Because 26 mil, it's breadcrumbs nowadays. Yeah, you can't even get young players for 26 mil. That's breadcrumbs basically, bro. Like for big clubs, yes, it's nothing.
I think
the Alvarez thing as well. What's going to be really good with him here is that for Atletico Madrid, like I don't know, he's gone through like a big purple patch where he's not been scoring that much yet, but he's going to score so much more for Barcelona, bro. So much more. I believe he'll score way more goals in it. I don't know what's his highest goal tally here.
I think he scored 12 this season, if I'm not wrong.
12
in Champions League.
I think he scored 19 last season in the league.
19 in the league, yeah.
I think so.
No, he's very good in Champions League, bro. In big Champions League moments, I don't think if you look at what Simeone wants in his players, he wants someone to press, but also be very good output. If you saw that first game against, what was it, Arsenal, they took out Julian Alvarez after 60, 70th minute, brother. He looked like a different attack. He got injured, but like you just look at the quality, it just wasn't there without him. Like they couldn't score goals or find anything without him. So he's very important to the teams he plays because of the output and the way he kind of indulges himself in every part of the game, you can say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's saying here, so he scored 37 league goals in 24-25.
I think he's got 17 in the league.
No, he scored 17 he got 17, and then he got in 29 games, he scored 8 goals. But in the Champions League though, the guy's got 10 goals in 15 matches. And 5 assists, so he's got 15 goal involvements in 15 games.
Yeah.
Alvarez all-round game as well is solid. Like he'll be able to drop in deep and start linking with the wingers as well, innit? So if Gordon's making them runs in behind and Rafinha's making them runs in behind, they'll also score a good amount of goals.
I mean, you see it, Ahmed. Lautaro Martinez cannot get a spot because Julian Alvarez had been playing for the Argentina squad. Lautaro Martinez cannot get a sniff, bro.
Me personally, Pat, I've never rated Lautaro Martinez that highly. Honestly, I think his finishing is I know he scores loads of goals in Italy, but so did Immobile.
No, but he was benching him at the last World Cup when he was 20 years old.
Yeah, no, 100%. But that's what I'm saying.
Immobile is trash, man. I call him like Immobile phone, man. That guy is awful.
Bro, Immobile was stat padding mad in that Italian league.
I always think of it, when you can't thrive in other leagues, like fair enough. I saw him go Dortmund, and then he couldn't do it there. He went Sevilla, couldn't do it there. I know he had his breakout in Torino, but Lazio, he was killing it. Goes to Besiktas, and then I think he ended up back in Italy again, or he went somewhere else. But yeah, he did.
Like even guys like Icardi as well when he was at PSG is another one. Icardi. Back in the day.
Come on, you can't do that. Don't do that to Icardi, man. Icardi was a rude.
Can we, guys? I really want to be talking about the World Cup. Do you guys want to jump into that?
Yeah, we could talk about. Listen, we could talk about the World Cup.
Yes. What is your guys' favorites for the World Cup?
France. Yes, stacked.
You know what? Yeah, everyone's saying France, which I understand because of the quality. But me, I'm not. I don't rate that Deschamps guy, bro. I think he's a fraud, innit?
Yeah, but
I know he's got a World Cup in it. I know he's got a World Cup to his name.
It's his last hurrah, though. It's his last hurrah. It's his last tournament. Zidane's coming in after the tournament.
It is his last tournament, but listen, I would still put Spain ahead in terms of I've got Spain winning it. Honestly speaking, I've actually got Spain winning it. I think they've got the best midfield in my opinion. In terms of the football they play, I believe they play the best football. Attacking wise, they might not have anyone. Obviously, they got Yamal, but they might not have anyone that is a standout name. You know, Nico Williams. Who's their striker? What's that name?
They got Oyarzabal from Real Sociedad.
Oyarzabal, but Oyarzabal's good for Spain. He's a good player.
He's very good for Spain. Yes,
he's very good for Spain. So
it's like Morata, though. He's just a facilitator.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But my thing with Portugal is that they never play well as a team. I don't rate them Portugal. Like they've never played well as a team. I don't know, as a collective. Portugal is the thing is, yeah, Portugal managers are not known for playing nice football, in it. Honestly speaking, I think they're very pragmatic coaches. Actually, wait, maybe the guy that's the coach of Portugal. I don't even
his name is Roberto Martinez. He was the former Belgian coach.
Yeah, but
Roberto Martinez is at Wigan, bro.
No, I think I'm not sure if he's Belgian or French. He's one of those. It's not Belgian French. I think he's Spanish actually. Sorry.
Yeah, Roberto Martinez is Spanish. You know him, man. He was at Wigan and then he went to Everton. Had a sick first season at Everton, then it all fizzled out. And then he took the golden generation of Belgium. I feel like a lot of people were harsh on him about Belgium, though. He done the best.
No, but it's the brand of football. It's because the way Roberto Martinez plays is, you know what? For me, the favorites this year, I predicted England to actually win it, and I can elaborate on it. It's because of the first of all, in the last 4 tournaments, England, the lowest position they finished was a quarterfinal, semifinal, and 2 finals. So in terms of quality, strictly quality, they know how to get to the latter stages. Now, if you're talking about who was the coach, because English coaches for the last 30 years, 30 years, have been average. None of them have. We haven't got a single Premier League winner that's been English.
That's how it's best.
Yeah. And I think with Thomas Tuchel right now, he's picked a squad that is based on the first team that he trusts, that he wants to play with, and the second team that are men that are either rotational options that can be coached into a style of football, or men that are actually having a one-purpose role in that team, like Ivan Toney for penalties, or leadership. That's the 3 things he's picked from. Because he said in an interview, I picked this team based on international performances and chemistry, and obviously international performance in the qualifiers from September, October, November. So the way he's built this team is he understands Harry Kane is the main man. How do we build around Harry Kane? Because that Harry Kane this season have been scoring 61 goals in all counts. Incredible how many goals he scored.
Can I say this as well? Can I say this about the England squad? About the England squad, yeah. For years, we complained with Southgate, the Hodgeses. I'm not that old to remember Ericsson and McLaren in it, but from what it sounded like for years, everyone was complaining about English managers. They don't have enough balls to be dropping like big stars. They would take an out of form big name ahead of somebody that deserves to go in that time. Like we took a Theo Walcott who didn't play a game in the Premier League ahead of someone like Jermaine Defoe or something.
Do you remember the golden generation where he was playing? I think there was an English manager playing Scholes as left mid, if I'm not wrong.
Exactly. Like we were taking like the biggest names and just playing inshallah ball. Like it was like, we'll make it work.
You played the best English midfielder as a left winger. You know, and he's the least athletic out of Lampard and Gerrard. You play a man on the left with no pace, like he can't defend, and you play him as a left, and he can't tackle. Why, bro? Not bringing a guy like Michael Carrick is scandalous, and playing Scholes out of position is scandalous. It's like they try to fit in everyone in one, the most imbalanced team, yeah. And
I would say this is the most balanced England side I've seen on paper. This is the most balanced England side. Yes, fair enough. There are some names that I do think in like, why are they there? Like, I do feel bad for somebody like a Gibbs White and a Wharton because why is Henderson in the squad? But I've got a controversial take on this one. Yeah, I understand why Noni Madueke is in the squad ahead of a Cole Palmer. Noni's like what you said about the sole purpose, right? Noni's not going to care about starting. He's not there to start. Noni's there to cause a problem when games are like when we need someone to change the game. In my opinion,
he's played really well when he's been called upon. So I think with Cole Palmer, the way he looks at it is, if Cole Palmer's not going to start in his teams, he kind of looks on like, okay, if you're off the bench, you already are an established player with an international CV. Let's give an example like Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire looks at a guy like Ezri Konsa playing over him. I think Harry Maguire will be asking too many questions. He'd be like, why is Ezri Konsa playing over me? And I think Thomas Tuchel don't want to deal with that shit. He's going to be like, Harry Maguire, you're not coming on.
Like the last Euros, right? Cole Palmer was the most informed English player, right? And he didn't start. Foden did. And the whole tournament was, why is Palmer not starting? Why is Palmer not playing? Why is Palmer not this? Why is Palmer not that? Why is Palmer not that? It was literally Palmer all the time. Yeah. And then the tournament before that, I believe it was the last Euros in 21. It was get Jack Grealish in the screen, get Grealish in the team. Every time Grealish plays, he changes the thing. Like, I think in this tournament, we're not gonna hear any people say get someone else to start in this team because we've left all the noise and the distractions at home, and like what you said, he's brought a balanced squad and a team that he trusts first and foremost.
I agree.
You can't trust players like I'll be honest. If we're going off this season, you can't trust Foden. He's not done it in an England shirt. You can't.
Which player you can't trust?
You can't trust Foden. He's not done it in an England shirt. We've played him left, right, middle, like everywhere. He's not done it.
My issue with who he's picture is like a guy like Madueke. Cool, he'll be happy to be a bench player, but we've seen him off the bench here. Like, he's a very predictable player. Doesn't really offer much quality. If he was to pick a bench player, he'll be happy on the bench here. Like, Bowen will offer you more quality, I believe.
Yeah, but
Ahmed, look. Go on, bro.
I was gonna say, but do you think in international football, like in international football, you're not gonna have enough training hours to tell a player to do what you want? More time it is just play off your talent.
I think if you look at it from this perspective, Ahmed, you need to understand. If you look at a guy like Jared Bowen comparable to Noni Madueke, you look and say Jared Bowen is so much more established as a player. And I think when you're older and you kind of already have your name out there, been in the game, done it, and all that, and you look at a guy like Noni Madueke, I think he's played well when he's been called upon. He's actually done really well. And if you look at the qualifiers, England scored 22 goals and conceded 0. So they have been playing really well in the qualifiers, comparable to Jared Bowen, who's not getting a sniff. But I think it's also, he doesn't want to deal with egos off the bench. Listen, if you come off the bench, that's why he picked Jet Spence. He said Jet Spence is the quickest defender we got on the team. I want Jet Spence to be there because when he needs to be called upon to do defensive work, he's quick. He's very good in a 1v1 situation. I trust him. So that's basically his idea with it.
So do you see? So with the ego situation, do you believe Bellingham starts for England?
Yes, 100%.
He's the other option that we've got.
Yeah, you start. I can tell you the lineup. I think it's Pickford, Reece, Ezri Konsa, what's it called? Gahey. Left back is Nico Riley's. CDM is Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham in the 10. Declan Rice as a 6 with Elliot Anderson. Morgan Rogers, Saka and Harry Kane.
You think Morgan Rogers will play on the left, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You start Morgan ahead of Rashford or Gordon, actual wingers.
No, again, it's one of those. They could also start over him. I'm not saying they won't, but I think Morgan Rogers in that inside pocket where he can kind of like operate in between. So Harry Kane drops out because he likes to like do facilitating work. Sometimes you see Harry Kane almost drop that down to the 6, even center back sometimes. When he drops down, you want someone to target that space. And I think Jude Bellingham to get that free roll to like box crash is perfect because that's exactly what he wants to be doing all the time. It's like box crash. Morgan Rogers, can you facilitate with Bellingham?
So wait, the double pivot, Anderson and Rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I personally, are you mentioning the players that you think will start or the best team that's to start?
I think both.
Both,
to an
okay.
extent. Yeah.
Me personally, it's biased, but I'd be playing Kobe just because of how well he played in the Euros.
Over who?
Elliot Anderson.
Any of the pivot players.
But Anderson is.
So you would start Kobe over Declan Rice?
I would.
Really?
Yeah,
Elaborate, please.
The reason why I would play Kobe Mainu, is purely because when you have him in the team, right, I just believe that he's going to offer you more creativity from deep, and he's going to offer you more composure, and especially when you're coming across teams that are more ball dominant, Kobe Mainu takes about 2-3 plays out the game, which will help. For example, Jude Bellingham making a run, Morgan Rogers making a run. You've got Harry Kane dropping in deep. I think Kobe Mainu just adds a lot more in build-up than a Declan Rice. Whereas with Rice, off the ball, cool. He is obviously superior to Kobe Mainu. You can play both if you want. I don't know if Anderson and Kobe works well together because they're both.
But do you think they need it when they got a guy like Harry Kane drop like 80 meters deep to facilitate with the midfielders?
It all depends how Tuchel sets us up.
Yeah, but Harry Kane can drop deep. Yeah, but I understand that, but
it's because the way he combines with the other players and the passes. Some of the pass Harry Kane finds is incredible because he can find a 60-meter diagonal pass easily because he's very good. He's as a complete passer. Very good. Like I think that's one of his most underrated traits because nobody's gonna go that low down on the pitch if you're not good at facilitating or creating chances by yourself.
Can I say
no, 100%?
Can I say this, you lot?
Go on.
I think personally, it's either or. Like I don't think it's crazy to start Anderson ahead of a Kobe because that's what it is going to be. Like forget Declan Rice. That's not the conversation. I don't think it's crazy to say that. Just like I don't think it's crazy to say Rodgers should start ahead of a Gordon or Rashford or like that because it's not like the skill gap is massive. The issue, the issue that we're saying that was like if you brought a Cole Palmer, a Phil Foden, the established big guys with the PR with the crazy PR behind them, it's now when they don't start games, it's not going to be about England. This is going to be about. Why is Cole Palmer not playing? Why is Phil Foden not playing? This is why this person should be playing.
Exactly,
this is why this person should be playing. I feel like what Tuchel has done, he's brought players that, one, they are good. Two, they've all had good seasons. No one in that England team, is there because they've had a shit season or they're there for reputation reasons. Let's be real. Thirdly,
I do believe that the whole scrutiny over Tuchel's pickups, I do think it's blown out of proportion massively. You can argue about a couple of players that should have made it, maybe made it. The Maguire thing, cool, but we're acting like Maguire, like he's been all right.
Who do you think should have made it?
Okay, do I believe should have made it?
If the argument is between Maguire or John Stones, because a lot of people are saying that John Stones has barely been fit this whole season and Maguire's played over 30 games. If that's the argument, cool. I hear the Maguire stance. But personally, I don't think Maguire should be in the England squad, and nor should John Stones. That's me though. But who else are we gonna bring in? Tosin. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, who have we got? Tosin can't bring Heaven. He's too young. Like who else is there?
I think with the England squad, the way he's set up, you gotta understand how many minutes would John Stones realistically play? Because I don't think he's gonna play more than 90. To be honest, he might play. He's
only played 9 games for City. He's hardly played at all.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, and I think he's there for leadership basically, and the leadership in the backline. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. So some of these players are not, as I said before. Some of them have one-purpose roles. Like if you look at a guy like Dan Burn, who's been called up, I think he's there for set pieces. He's strictly there for set pieces. A guy that's 6'6", Declan Rice, very good with a ping. Saka, very good with a ping. Harry Kane can find you from the long ball. I think that Dan Burn is perfect for those scenarios because then you can really
and Harry Maguire for that. We just
Dan Burn is
Dan Burn don't have the international CV, so he won't have the ego to be like, why am I not playing? If Dan Burn gets 20 minutes, I think
we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need Dan Burn and Harry Maguire. Just like when people asked him, why did you leave out Gibbs White, Palmer, and all of these guys? Tuchel said, I don't need to bring 5 number 10s. Yeah, he doesn't need to bring 5 number 10s. Why does he need 5 number 10s? Because what? Because people want them to. He's bringing. Is that what you said? He's bringing players for one purpose reasons. because they've done it in an England shirt and players that he trusts. I think this is no English fan, that actually knows football and makes sense, is actually really complaining about the England squad. Like before in the past, we've complained about, why is he leaving this person at home? Why is he leaving that person at home? No one's really complaining about the names that have been left out. Like, I don't really see anyone making videos about Cole Palmer being left out the England.
The guy that I've highlighted on the screenshot is who I believe should have made it.
Yeah, that's like what we said.
But he's not played for England, if I'm not wrong. I don't think he's gotten any minutes in the qualifiers. Only in the friendlies, if I am correct.
I would have, for example, I would have put him ahead of like a like a Henderson, in it.
Yeah, I understand the take, but I just think because he trusts that qualifying team as much as he do, I think he has an idea. And if you look at the best teams in world football right now, it's obviously PSG and Bayern. And he's kind of taking a notebook out of that Bayern team. Because why? If you compare to let's just say 4-3, and he plays Marcus Rashford is very good on the inside, just like Luis Diaz is. I'm not saying they're the same player, not at all. Even Saka, he's very good at stretching the pitch and doing those 1v1s, just like Olise. And you kind of see the similarities in some of these profiles that looks like the Bayern team he's trying to build, especially offensively. But I think Tuchel, if you know his CV, you know that he's very good in knockout games. Because when he joined the last season of PSG, obviously, he went to the final, didn't win it, but took them to a final, which they weren't in beforehand. Then he went to Chelsea.
One goal in it. One goal in the
yeah. And then he went to Chelsea mid-season, took over distraught, chaotic Chelsea team. A lot of players wanted to leave at that point, and he won the Champions League. Nobody thought they were going to win the Champions League, and won 3 times against City. And he was about to go to another Champions League final if it wasn't for that incredible Real Madrid run where Benzema was going crazy and Modric was finding all those passes, and like Rodrigo and Vinny, all those guys. If it wasn't for them, he was about to go back to back Champions League finals, which hasn't been done since Zidane. So this guy, in terms of knockout games, he is so good.
You're right. He's very good in knockout games, yeah. And I believe the reason why that they are having a go at Tuchel is because he's German. That's just me. But that's just me.
You know what I saw? You know what I saw?
I think that's the reason why.
You know what I saw? Somebody said, Tuchel's getting revenge for World War II because look what the names that he left out.
Oh my god!
Like, bro, like guys, I'll be honest here. Like guys, let's actually be honest here. I've been brought up here because I grew up around the time where England were like media bested it. Yeah, like I've seen guys like Heskey, like Darren Bent, all of these guys getting called up in it. Like, but for years, I've always been told, to make the England national team, you've got to be doing it for your club. Let's be honest, I know a lot of you like Cole Palmer. A lot of you lot like Phil Foden. But let's be honest here, guys. If we're going off this season, for the American man, remember the standards we've got for these players. Do they deserve to go to the World Cup?
The Palmer thing, you mentioned about ego, yeah. Palmer in the Euros wasn't a starter, right? He wasn't a starter. I'm pretty sure.
No, he wasn't.
My thing with Palmer is that. Yeah. I don't think Cole Palmer is going to be kicking up a fuss here if he don't get picked. And what's good about Palmer, especially when you're playing for international football, technical quality, we saw what he can do in the Euros, isn't it? He's like, in terms of passing, I personally, you mentioned Harry Kane, but you can say that I believe after Harry Kane, that Palmer is probably the better playmaker. And he's the one that can obviously find if Rashford's making the runs, if Morgan Rogers.
I just think what Ahmed, you need to understand with Palmer. I'm not because I don't know him. I couldn't tell you, but obviously my suspicion is because he's so much more established, he won't be happy to see a guy like Morgan Rogers start over him. He'd be like, "Why is he starting over me?" He would naturally be like, question this. And if you see Cole Palmer off the bench and be like, "Oh, Morgan Rogers starting over me," Marcus Rashford, I think Marcus Rashford have a more of a case. But even a guy like Anthony Gordon, if he starts over him, he's gonna be asking too many questions. And
it's the establishment.
You have to understand as well, Noni Madueke is boys with Cole Palmer, but we was getting murmurs from Madueke like why he's not the star man at Chelsea when he put and that's his boy. And Rogers is also boys with Cole Palmer. And could you imagine that they're like these lot are all there's noise, unnecessary noise with Palmer, because Palmer's on the bench. Remember the whole of the last Euros? it was, why is Cole Palmer not playing? This is what Palmer should do. We don't want to go into another international tournament going, oh, why is my favourite player not playing? We don't want that.
I understand that. And what I like about Tuchel, is that he's going for something that's a little bit different. And if it works out, he's going to look like a genius. There's 21 people here. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. He's going to look like a genius, isn't it? And he is, because of his CV and how established he is when it comes to cup competitions, he is someone that you should be putting trust in it. Because, like, for as much as, because you mentioned a good point saying that England have always reached the semis, the finals, all of it, right? So reaching to the latter stages is not the issue. It's in them moments where you want to kill it off and find that quality and find that. I think the coach comes into play in that, especially in that, because I know we lost to Spain, we lost to Italy for a penalty shootout. I don't think England will win it, but I do see them reaching. My prediction.
The only reason I actually say that England will win it is because they got a man like Thomas Tuchel at the helm, and because Gareth Southgate, as bad of a coach he was, he still got England to 2 finals in the last 4 tournaments.
Yeah, he did.
He still got England to a semi-final. I know he's a bad coach.
Overachieved?
Yes.
No. I think that's England's level. England's level is finals and semi-finals. I think that's their base level. It's just about taking them over the line. And I think a guy like Tommy T, that obviously knows knockout games, knows this England squad, and has picked based on international performance and chemistry, I think he's picked the right squad. 100%. I think he's the best coach at this World Cup because he's found something that works for him. Because prior to this, I would have said Ancelotti was the best. But because Brazil have not played well, and I don't trust them in these kind of performances lately, I don't see them doing well. They picked the way he's picked the squad, Ancelotti, is, I think there's an idea with it, but is it based on more merit or is it based on the storyline? Because I think Neymar was a storyline pick. He didn't want to pick João Pedro, who's been much more informed.
I can't believe that. I can't believe it. No. Honestly, I really can't believe he didn't choose a João Pedro. The Neymar thing, sentimental Neymar.
Yeah, storyline
player. But his body is cooked. It's cooked. It's finished. It's so annoying because the last was it the last World Cup 2022?
Yeah.
Yes, I really wanted him to win that one, but obviously Messi. I don't mind Messi winning it. To be that, it's Messi at the end of the day. It was cool.
Yeah, but let's be real though. In that first game, Serbia took the piss out of him though. Like the referees, I think the referee did not protect Neymar in that game. They were literally kicking him.
No, 100%. And with the Santos, everyone's beefing him at Santos.
It's because of the antics. If you look at how Neymar are, and if you're a referee, you kind of see the antics with Neymar, and you kind of downplay what they're doing because Neymar obviously drops easily, and they're suspicious if he's dropping too easily or diving. Like these antics. If you're a referee, you would understand it quickly. Like, okay, there are some players that have antics. Is he diving or is he actually being legit here? Like that's the thing with Neymar. He's obviously very much a foul player, game in, game out. We know that. But I don't even think he's going to start with, to be honest, guys. I don't think he's getting a sniff.
He's injured. He's injured already.
No, he is injured, but he's not starting. I think he will come in a little bit, but it's obviously going to be.
Brazil can't start him, but
he'll probably be in the more decisive game where the game's looking kind of peak, and you need someone to add a bit of spark. And with Tuchel, just to round it up, he's also very adaptable. Very, very adaptable. He can adapt. That's why Chelsea won. His time at Chelsea, is one of the most underrated tenures. For me, for a man, I think he's done. He cooked Pep head to head, cooked him
3 times.
3 times, So tactically, he. But I remember Pep coming out saying, "Why Chelsea's so good because they're so compact and the wing backs are blah blah blah." I remember that. He was talking to Rio Ferdinand, and then what's it called? I think he lost to Leicester in the final where Tielemans scored a banger. Was it an FA Cup?
If I'm not wrong,
But he beats. Yeah, but if you also remember as well, you lot, when Tommy T came into Chelsea, he just come out after Lampard. Chelsea fans were sentimental because Frank Lampard as the manager, but they saw him as Frank Lampard as the player. It looked like Chelsea were doing. I think Chelsea were like 9th. Were 9th when he came in. He literally rebuilt Chelsea in 6 months, won him a Champions League. Then it's because the people don't remember Tuchel is because the way it ended at Chelsea. Like, because obviously the Roman situation with the war and that, then Bowley came over. And then, it's because he ended ugly. It ended ugly with him at Chelsea. And then obviously we saw him at Bayern Munich. And it was him. He was the manager, right? That let Leverkusen win the Bundesliga, wasn't it?
Yes, but Xabi Alonso is the guy that went invincible with Bayern Leverkusen and won the double.
But Tuchel was the Bayern.
He was like 6 draws and 0 losses.
Yeah, but
he didn't lose at all.
Yeah, but Tuchel was the Bayern manager when that season happened.
Respect Neymar, man.
Yeah, can I give some PR to just Xabi Alonso before we move on to any others? With Xabi Alonso in that season, he actually joined prior to that, and they were in a relegation scrap. He took over, and let alone take over, he went invincible the season afterwards and won the double against obviously Thomas Tuchel's Bayern.
Yeah,
and it was like you kind of were looking like, how did Bayer Leverkusen do that? Because when you kind of look at that season in itself, it's weird that a manager that's so unproven coming to a league and dominate, and he plays on the relationism that Pep also plays in, where he likes to have the ball as much as possible on the other end of the pitch, so he can kind of compact their defense, so they kind of just keep passing around. I just think, yeah, go on.
When you're an elite midfielder, when you as a world-class midfielder, yeah, everyone says that midfielders always make the best coaches, yeah. Because I think Xabi Alonso was like, if you watched him in his prime, if anyone like didn't watch him, Xabi Alonso was like an underrated midfielder. Just like
he was the most Barcelona player in Real Madrid there ever was. Like the way he was playing. Yeah. The most Barcelona in that era, it's like the way he was playing, the pass he was finding, the vision, the touches. He was the most Barcelona-esque player.
I can't believe he didn't play for. I can't believe he's not played for Barca. I know he played for Madrid, but like, you're right. He's a really Barcelona-coded player.
Yeah, but you can say that about bare players. You can say that about Isco, bro. Isco was definitely a Barcelona player.
Yes, of course.
Isco was different, bro. Like he was so sick. Like in that running in the Champions League in 2016, I think he benched Bale or something, and
Bale was injured in it, but
he was in.
Yeah, going back to the World Cup, so you guys, it's France, Spain, I predict England. What is your guys' dark horse to go for this World Cup?
I think I would have said Morocco, but a lot of people now want Morocco to fail in it because of what happened. They kind of ruined it for Africa.
I think there's a few this season, because if you've seen the groups, I don't know if you have the groups, but the groups are built in a way where there's like group A, B, and C. It's very even. Like a lot of the teams are very even, and then it's like D, E, F, G, H. It's like there's two favorites basically, but there's obviously 9 teams that finish third with the most points is gonna go to the next round.
Oh, so what? We're having a round of 32.
Yeah, so basically we have 9 more teams. Obviously 1 more game, so it's not 7, it's 8 games basically.
Fuck's sake, man! I don't
I'm trying to get the.
What teams? Wait, what teams do you support? Is your name? What's your name below me? Sorry.
My name's Darren.
What country do you support in the World Cup?
Oh, you see me because obviously I'm English, innit? So I was born and raised in England, but I don't really do the tribal thing because as Ahmed would know, when England do something good, oh yeah, you're one of us, you're British like me. But then the minute England mess up, get out of my country, like them dons come out, innit? So
just say to them, the best English players are playing for your country. Remember.
Yeah, I know, but that's why. Like, that's why I don't really care about England. Like, where are you from exactly?
I'm Persian, bro. I'm Persian. Iran, basically.
Iran. Oh yeah, you guys are in the World Cup, innit?
Yeah, we are. We are. We are in the group with Belgium. I think it's
Belgium won't do nothing.
I think the hardest group is for Iraq. They are playing against France. If I'm not wrong.
Sweden might do something. Sweden might do something.
Yes, they could.
Alanga, Gyökeres. I've heard as much as you know what's bad, yeah. Alanga and Gyökeres. I know a lot of people don't really have time for them in it, but I feel like their attributes are suited to international football.
Who, Alanga and Gyökeres?
Yeah,
you can say that. I think because it's just less in terms of less intensity, and I just think that it depends on the nation they play. Yeah, you can say that. But in a World Cup, it's very different because all the teams, if you look, let's say France against Iraq, just for example, imagine the way Iraq sets up. They will not care about scoring goal. They will absorb pressure from the minute 1 to minute 90. So in a World Cup game, it's just different merits that goes in. It's like, you got to look at it from like, if it was a league game, you'd be like, fair enough. But in an international World Cup game, there's so many things that can go right and wrong, and just one goal can change up the whole thing.
And it just depends on what the team's gender is. Like my boy's from Curacao, right? And Curacao at the World Cup. I literally asked him like, "What are you gaining from this World Cup?" He said, if we score 1 goal, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I see there is some odds for the smaller countries, the chance of them scoring. I think Curacao, it was like over 6 odds if they score 1 goal. So it's like incredibly low for them to score even 1 goal. Haiti as well.
Yeah, like that's what some of these countries might be on. Like some of these countries, they're just there because they just want to participate. Some of them have got the ambition to win it, but
yeah,
I don't know, man.
But who was your guys' dark horses? Who do you think is gonna do really well?
I don't know if they're dark horses yet. I'm gonna say Germany. Is that a dark horse? I don't think that's a dark horse.
They're not. They're established.
No, that's not a dark horse.
I think they're a little bit more established. Yes.
They've got 4 World Cups, mate.
Any country out of the top 10, basically, that's a dark horse. We can say.
Senegal. I don't think they're dark horses, man, because they seem to do well. It just depends. When you say dark horse, like, could you say like a team, like, because would you say Morocco is still dark horses because they got to the semis last time? So anything
you can say that, but like something that's not expected. Do you expect Morocco to go far or at least go to a quarter or something? I think some countries that you don't expect to go far. I think the one that I'm really interested about is the Ecuador team. Why? Because they conceded the least amount of goals in the qualifiers for South America, and they conceded like I think 9 goals or something. Like they conceded nothing, but they don't score as many. They don't have enough attacking output. So I think they're going to draw basic.
They'll get punched.
They could. But they have such a good defense. They have William Pacho, Estupinan, and what's it called, Hincapié as defense, and then they got Moises Caicedo.
Front of them.
Yeah. So very good defense for that team, and they set up very defensively. I think they could do something like because in a World Cup you don't need to score 5 goals, you need 1 goal. And the way that they set up it defensively is so strong.
That's actually a good point, because defensively, Norway? I completely forgot, defensively, Caicedo, Pacho, Hincapié. That's an unreal defense,
They conceded the least.
What about Norway, guys? Odegaard.
Yeah, Haaland. Norway is strong. Norway offensively is very strong, very strong. With Haaland, Sørloth, Antonio Nusa, what's his Schindel? How do you say his name? The guy from Benfica. Andreas Schönderlup, I don't know how you say his name, but he's also very, very good.
Yeah. Guys, how are your, what's your mood about going into this World Cup? I know it's off the field, but it's every year we get the same, they're not prepared. It's going to be the worst tournament ever.
I'm gassed. I'm gassed for this.
Me too, yes.
Bro, I'll be real in it, yeah. Not because my club's not won anything. I'm just the Premier League, I'm just put that to the side. Even you know what, the Champions League final as well. We'll talk about the Champions League final, but I really need PSG. I'm praying.
Do you live in London, Ahmed?
Manchester.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm going to London.
I live in Essex, which is outside of London.
Okay. Now I've been here in London going crazy lately.
1 million people will be at that parade for London.
Bro.
Did you guys hear as well? By the way, did you guys hear about the parade? Why they're not doing the trophy list?
What do you mean?
So at the parade, at the end of the parade, the players will be on a stage.
Oh, on the bus and that, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know why they're not doing it?
Why?
Because obviously they're expecting between 500,000 to 1 million people, but some of those people are not even Arsenal fans.
I've been hearing it.
Can we speak about this? Can we actually speak about this? Yeah, non-Arsenal fans attending Arsenal's parade. Now you see me, guys. None of us here support Arsenal, right?
No.
I've been brought up on Man United hating Arsenal. You're a Chelsea fan. You hate Arsenal. Now we all did not want Arsenal to win this league this season. So for the non-Arsenal fans that are in the chat, why would you go and attend a parade that you guys didn't want to happen in the first place?
You know why they're going to go to the parade? It's because it's a night out and you see a lot of people and it's for, enjoy your time and just for vibes. They're just doing it for vibes.
No, but I've been told it's like a carnival. People expect a party. I'm like, how do you support your rival club's carnival then?
Guys, the running joke, right, is, because I don't live in London, but if anyone knows, Essex is just outside of London, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, it's the Southern United fans, yeah? Because for us, it's 6 hours away. But London is right there. So we can go there because it's in our area, isn't it? And I think we're just getting bantered. We get bantered a lot because if you're not from Manchester, why are you supporting Manchester United and stuff, innit?
Yeah, but that thing about like, listen, despite me living in Manchester, yeah, like I think people that just use that is just stupid in it. Like you don't need to be in that same city to support the club in it. Like, there's a reason why there's a global fan base in it for each club. So,
and sorry for not telling my parents before they even had me to go live in an area. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But coming back to what you said, why rival fans come to these parades, I think the league has been dominated by Man City and Liverpool for the last 8 years, if I'm not wrong. And it's been like I think Man City have made this league irrelevant to a point. Like to the way like
do you reckon,
Man City is like, you win the league, all right. The expectation was there to you win it, and nobody was surprised. And now Pep's left, which I'm relieved by. Because this guy has been destroying Premier League. He's destroyed it. He's made it a farmer league, basically. People are comparing this league to the Bundesliga and the La Liga. You know.
When you say dominated, are you talking about who's been at the top despite not winning the title?
He's won it 6 times, bro. He's been like
no,
he's
for
been,
Liverpool.
For Liverpool.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Liverpool haven't dominated the league, bro. They've won 2 league titles in like 10 years, bro. Like, no.
But Pep, even look at it from this way, Ahmed. Before Pep came, nobody was doing this whole build up from defense and like even like buying the players, recruiting the players. Look at how similar it is to the idea of the Pep style. It's like he's been changing the whole thing. Go on.
They all said that Pep's football couldn't work out.
Yeah. But also, just to add off his point as well, you know, before Pep came, no team in the league went back to back.
I think. Was Chelsea not doing or Man U?
No, because this is the order, right? So Sir Alex left in 2013. So City won it in 14, Chelsea won it in 15, Leicester 16. Pep joins in 2016, right? Yeah. So bear in mind, 3 years we've got new champions. 2017, Chelsea won it again. 2018, Pep won it. Then 2019, City. 2020, Liverpool. City went 4 in a row. Then Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah. No, I hear it from this decade onwards.
So you could say from 09, because United went 3 in a row. So from 09 until 2016, until 2018, 2019, no team went back to back for 10 years.
Yeah. No, I hear it. But I just think, obviously, I think the influence he had on this Premier League is incredible, bro. Like the way he changed the whole Premier League. I don't think anyone will have that effect to the same extent that Pep has done.
So where would you rank him?
The best coach of all time.
Where would you rank him?
Yes. But the thing is, you can go back to Manchester United when in those days where they had Matt Busby, they had obviously Alex Ferguson. The influence was great, but I think because they had I think it's such a beautiful story. They started broke. I know Manchester United, if I'm not wrong.
We were broke.
And the way
100% we were broke.
Yeah, you guys were broke, and the way you kind of transition into what Alex Ferguson made you is so incredible because it's not just based on, how do I say, you won't just do that by playing good football. You actually need an idea. Yeah, exactly. Adaptability and rebuilding. And those years he was putting into the club, it's like no one else can do that. And I think that's like based on his man management as a coach, where Pep is like, the influence he's having on other teams, like even in my local football team, in the second tier, I coach in the second tier Danish club, and like, bro, I'm telling you, these guys, they're trying to replicate what Pep is doing. I'm like, what is going on? Why are we trying to do this whole? I don't
think Pep has ruined football. When people say that, I think that's incorrect. Like, it's not his fault, that everyone's trying to copy what he's doing. And with Fergie, I think he had to go through a lot more, than, for example, of a Pep Guardiola. Because with Pep, if you look at the teams that he's got, he's always gone to pretty much stable teams. Now, just because he's gone to stable teams and they recruited well for him, you still need a manager. You still have to do the job, which is why I will never discredit Pep. He's dominated the league with that type of style. They said it wasn't going to work in English football. It clearly did. He won a 4P, a treble. He's finally won the when he didn't. When he didn't win the Champions League, they were saying, "Oh, you can't win the Champions League with who? With Messi." Now he's won it. He's completed football.
But did you see what he said? He came out. I think it was an interview. He said, "I studied Harry Redknapp." I'm like, bro, what's this guy on about? Harry Redknapp. He's like, he studied the English football from back in those days. Like, this guy is a study of the game, and he's the greatest example setter in world football because no one else influenced the way he did in terms of like the idea of the whole game. Like, that's why I hate when teams. like teams are trying to replicate this whole Pep thing without coming with their own philosophy.
Exactly.
That's why.
Can
Yeah.
I say this as well? Can I say this as well, you lot, yeah? 08-09 was Pep's first managerial season, right? Wasn't it? Ever. When he won the treble. When he won the treble.
I think so. Yes, where he brought Biscuits in from the B team, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, how old would I have been in 09? So I'm born in 03. So I'm born in August of 03. So I would have been 5 years old at the time when Barca went thing in it. Obviously, from now, like people saying in 09 when United played Barca in the Champions League final, the way people talk, if we took our chances earlier, we would have battered Barcelona and we wouldn't have heard about Pep. But then Pep tweets something. Pep tweets something. I think Messi started on the right that day, and then he changed it and put Eto'o on the right, put Messi through the middle, and then obviously the game happened the way it did, innit? And like ever since then, everyone's been trying to like copy it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, but I understand. I understand the perspective. Yes, and I agree.
Schweinsteiger said the same thing. Schweinsteiger said the same thing. I think like a year and a half ago. Yeah,
with Gary Neville.
Yeah, like he said, what happened? Why Germany is not doing as good as once it once did is because when Pep came in, he changed the way how German football should be played. German was about the discipline, the structure, whatever that they do with it. Pep came in and said, "No, we're gonna forget all of that and try to play football," and that's why Germany lost their identity. England, like what you said, like Pep, because the Premier League is bigger as well than La Liga and the Bundesliga. Like what you said, is even going to Danish second division sides. They're trying to pay like Pep.
Yeah. And I think football is obviously a much better world with Pep in it, but I think football is going to be much more missed. But I'm very excited because my favorite personal coach is obviously Jose Mourinho, and he's joined Real Madrid again. And I think there is some, there are some things that will change in that team, and I think football is also 10 times better when Jose Mourinho is in it. Like it's so much better in terms of like the storytelling, the way, Jose Mourinho is like drama. It's like you watch a drama movie because there's so many things happening. And I think he will also be like, obviously before Pep came in 0405, when Jose Mourinho joined Chelsea, he changed the whole landscape of Premier League to go from a 4-4-2 to a 4-3-3. Because now everybody was playing with one striker. Nobody playing with two. So he kind of changed the landscape of, okay, now we're playing with this system. And because Jose Mourinho was such a serial winner, everybody was so focused on like building the structure of the team the same way. Not the same philosophy of football, but the structure of the team. Because everybody understood 4-3-3 is the new thing. It's the new way to kind of play football. And he took that team to a double. Yeah, go on.
Even years before that as well, Wenger changed the way English football was played. Wenger had his own way. Like I think Premier League has evolved into like different eras. Like we had Sir Alex's way, Wenger's way, Jose's way, Pep and Klopp come with their way, and
Wenger's football was beautiful.
It was beautiful, but did you see the rivalry he had with Jose? Jose came in an interview and they asked him. He said, "Who do you think? Do you think Arsenal's better?" He said, "Yeah, Arsenal play a little bit better." And then he said, 10 points behind. It's like, bro, this guy was like the rivalry he was building. Jose, it's like even with Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson back in those days, brother. He was fighting. He was wanted to fight with every manager.
He beat him to 2 titles. I think.
Yeah, but he brother, I'm telling you, Alex Ferguson, the way like he was playing mind games with you, he wouldn't do that with Jose because Jose was such a like unique individual.
Do you know what as well though? Jose caught Fergie at the right time in 04-05. He came 04-05, right? We was transitioning, like we weren't gonna win the league in that season and in the following seasons. I think Jose came at the right time because the minute United got back, we booted Mourinho out of the league.
Yeah, I mean, you can say basically when he left, the United kind of the United name kind of became better and better. But it was about at the end of his time, basically. He was there for 3 seasons. And then you saw Ferguson start to dominate the league and become much better in the Champions League. I just think with the rivalry he created in those times, like incredible, bro. Like even Alex Ferguson, like I think he has so much respect for him as a coach because nobody like expected Chelsea to come in with, who was it? They brought Ricardo Carvalho, Paulo Ferreira, even bringing a guy like what's it called? What's his name? Iron Robin. They bring in the midfielder Makalele. Like they bring these players. None of them are like top 2, top 3. You can argue Ricardo Carvalho was back then. He got even Makalele, but the rest was like unproven player. Like Mourinho came into Abramovich's office and said, Abramovich said, who do you want as a striker? He said, Drogba. He said, who the hell is that? It's like a guy from the French league that scored only like 20 goals. Oh, I want this guy at the league. Like the way his recruitment has been like for that club and the DNA he's built from that time has like also changed the landscape of the Premier League. I just think with Pep is just much greater.
I think if I'm being completely honest,
it's more
if I'm being completely honest, I will always be biased. I will always be biased and say Fergie, Wenger, Jose is top 3 because obviously that with Pep, let's be real, Pep was given every single weapon. Like Pep was going, they gave him everything. Like what he's got a war tomorrow. Let's go get him the best weapons. And Pep had all of that. I felt like the others had like a bit of struggle amongst the way. Like Wenger now like it looks better because in the Wenger's first 10 years.
Wenger wanted Kante, I'm pretty sure, and Ronaldo, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But
if you look at
he says he's that, yeah.
If you look at all 3 of Wenger's leagues that he won them in style, bro. When you think about it, 98, 99, 97, 98, he won the double. 01, 02, he won the double. 03, 04, he went unbeaten.
Yeah.
Like his league, when you think about it, Wenger's league titles were unique. Jose's 3, you can't argue. There were like unique league titles, and then Fergie's league titles speak for themselves. I feel like with Pep was like, and obviously we don't know what's going on with 115 as well. So I think that's why a lot of
no, but you said Pep don't have the same struggles. Is you trying to contribute into the competitiveness or the quality in the Premier League? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I think in the Premier League, when Pep
a bit of both, but I know a lot of people say, but the rival with Liverpool, it wasn't a rivalry, man. Like a rivalry was like us and Arsenal, like in a 10-year period.
No, I'm just basing around the points because if you look at what Liverpool getting around those points at that time, it was like one point they got 95 points and still lost the league. It's like any other season back in those days, like 95, 96, those around those points, you'd be like, they should have won the league multiple times. And I think obviously you can say the rivalry wasn't as like rival as back in those days, but like for a team to be that close and still not win the league is like incredible competition. And I think from the time, go on.
Okay, let's say this year, me and you are in a class, right? And we're arguing again, and you get an A star, and I get an A or an A plus, and you constantly get an A, and you're constantly getting better grades than me. And then the one time I get a better grade than you, would you see me as a rival?
I think it's dependable. It's very dependable. It's dependable on the context. But I think there's context that needs to be put in there because if it was United, or obviously United is the more true rival to City, then I think there is maybe a little bit more rival context to it. But I just think with the competitiveness and the philosophy they both had, because it was so different philosophy-wise, I just think like Pep had a style, the brand of idea, and Klopp just came in with like his own brand, his own idea, and it's just like, I think competitiveness, there was a lot into it, but I just think like Pep was obviously the main guy for the Premier League for those years.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. I can argue, like, we can argue to the cow comes over there. I think I just get annoyed. I just get annoyed when people say like, "Oh, Liverpool and City is like the best rivalry of all time."
Do you think Wenger's football was better than Pep's?
What?
I think it could be. It could be better, but is it more efficient? That's the thing.
I think Pep is a combination of good football and getting it over the line.
Ahmed, do you watch Pep football and like, wow, I just enjoyed that? Like, I haven't enjoyed it to the same extent, I would say.
Not recently, but in the Centurions, I loved.
100%, yeah.
Towards his early stages at Man City, yes, but recently, the treble team, the treble that they won. I'm not going to pretend like, they played some good football, but it's stylistically, I enjoyed watching the Centurions more than this treble season. That's me, though. Of course,
bro. It was Leroy Sané and Sterling like running back, like creating chances. The chance they were creating, incredible, bro. Like
proper wingers as well.
Well, it shows that Pep can adapt as well. They kept like, he's more adaptable than Wenger. He's more of a winner than Wenger, and he's also able to dominate over a longer time period to win it. Like Wenger's football. If you're talking about at their best, I do love watching Wenger ball in him. Pep's Barca team is the best team I've ever watched in my life. That's the best team ever. Stylistically, yeah.
Wenger
That is
did turn more into Wayne.
Wenger as well is amazing. Two quality coach. I think them two are better coaches than Fergie, but Fergie is better managers than both of them. That's how I see it, innit? I think I'd say Fergie is the best manager of all time.
But can I be honest with this? Yeah, I don't think what you're saying is not wrong. But the problem is people are emotional when they don't think, innit?
Like, I'm not saying Wenger's better though, innit? I'm just talking about as a coach.
You're saying that, I'll be real, yeah. I've always said this, yeah. If I was a player, if I was a young player coming through, who would I rather play under? I think I'd rather, and we're talking about development reasons, I think I'd rather play under Wenger than Sir Alex. Because Sir Alex was like, I know he did coach, like he did, yes, he did like help
the Ronaldos,
the class of 92 and all of that. But everyone's come out in an interview and said that the players dealt with that. Wenger, if you look at Wenger, like look at Fabregas. Like Fabregas said that I came at 16
He also had a team
old.
to do the coaching as well. Like I think he had like a Portuguese. I don't know what his name was, but
Carlos
I think
Queiroz.
I think Fergie had like a team to help with the coaching, and then in terms of personalities and dealing with different people, the Tevez, the Evra, the Ji-sung Parks. I think he's the one.
Fergie's number one at that.
Can I ask you guys some? Obviously, I don't want to move the goalposts too much because obviously we're talking about Arsenal, but. What do you guys think about this league title they just won? Like, is it a good league title? Was it the right team to win it, or do you feel like?
Can I say this? Yeah,
go on.
Of course.
I'll take the emotion out of it. Yeah, I'm Arsenal's biggest hater in it. Look at my videos, but you can't fluke. You can't fluke 38 weeks. At the end of the day, like we can say what we like. We've asked Arsenal to find a way, and they did. Do we like it? No, but they found a way. Now, where would I rank? Is this a vintage Premier League team? No, this is the worst Arsenal team that I've seen win the league. But at the end of the day, you can't dismiss what they have done in it. Like they have won the league title, win it.
Can I add something to that? I made a video on my social media. I think I put it on every platform basically, but I made a video on my TikTok at least where I said that the average game rating, I sometimes just check stats to prove my points, basically. The average game rating of the last 10 seasons in the Premier League and the other top 5 leagues have had 3 teams below average game rating of 7. And this is Lille back in the 2021 season where they won the league, if I'm not wrong. Then the second one is Inter this season. And the third one is the worst one, is Arsenal this season. So on the average game rating, they have, I think it's 6.94. So they have a very low average game. And also this season, if you look at something, they didn't concede a single penalty and red card.
The
likelihood... the red card one, though, Kai Havertz should have been sent off. Gabriel should have been sent off.
But look,
red cards.
Yeah, but the likelihood of you not conceding a red card or a penalty for a whole season, 38 game weeks, is 1 in 1,000 seasons. That's incredibly unlikely. We haven't even had football for 1,000 seasons. You understand? They will not replicate this next season because defensive football usually have not been this most successful teams season in, season out.
Do you think as well? I want to ask you guys. I'm throwing it back to you lot. Do you think next season now, because Arsenal, they did the dark arts with the corners and the way they handled it, do you reckon that next season that the referees are going to be like more like clued up to the way that Arsenal play? Because
I think they will be suspicious. They will be, but a season without a red card or a penalty, that's it's so unheard of. No one has done it. It's so unheard of that I find it incredible that they have gone a whole season, because I can give you 10 calls off the top of my head that probably should have been either a penalty or a red card. And you kind of look.
We can go here all day, because think about it. Saliba on Barry, that's a penalty in my opinion. It wasn't someone was like holding.
He said Kai Havertz.
That's a red
tackle.
Yeah.
Even that.
What do you call it? The Chelsea game. There was 2. Declan Rice was holding on to somebody, and João Pedro literally got taken out.
Yeah, he boxed him in his head. David Wright, and that was also
Saliba
the West Ham.
Holding on to him. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
The West Ham one, I think, is questionable because there's such a high intensity game.
So many sequences happening before. So many.
Yeah, and it's like you kind of question like how everything can fall into place, and I think I don't want to call it a PGMOL title, but it kind of feels like that when a team doesn't get a single red card or penalty throughout the whole season.
But boys,
with having the least amount of average game rating for 10 years throughout the what's it called? 5 leagues. It's like incredibly low.
So what you're saying? 10 years? It's never happened in 10 years.
I can show you the picture. It's.
I believe you. I just didn't know
I've literally found it. It's based on the SofaScore rating, but they put a rating out and they said the worst 3 teams from the 5 leagues in the last 10 years is Arsenal, based on average game rating.
but
And
boys,
it's like, yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, yeah. Don't you think when everyone says in what are the main ingredients people say that you need when you like to win a title? They say you need to stay injury free. And I don't know the other one, but the main one that the most underrated one is luck. Could you just say Arsenal, like with the way that the referees have dealt with them in certain decisions? Would you say that this season that the luck has just gone their way? Just like any other title winning seasons.
What would you call it luck? Like, do you feel like some of the calls, some of the situations, we all seen them. Like, would you call it luck or would you call it suspicious? Like, I feel it's very suspicious. I don't want to downplay their league title, but it's like, you kind of look at it, you're like, if one of these calls went the other way, they probably wouldn't have won the league, to be honest.
But that's what luck is, though, isn't it? You need luck to win titles.
No, but luck is like when it's frequent and more evident. That's where suspicion comes into play.
Yeah, because it's not like once. It's not like it happened twice. I can show you 10 times right now, 20 times probably, like that it happened this season. And that's why my suspicion is there.
I'm not complaining because I didn't want Man City winning it. But
I hear it.
The point that you're making, look, we've all given Arsenal their credit. But the point you make about suspicion, and you mentioning Darren about the luck here, that you cannot you can't watch the games and ignore it. Of course, when you win a league title, no one's going to give it. Like if we won the title, we're not going to care in it.
It's 1 in 1,000 seasons. I literally made the math. It's 1 in 1,000 seasons. It's incredibly unlucky. Unlikely. I mean,
if your team had the season like Arsenal and you ended up winning the league, do you think you're gonna care if someone comes with that statistic?
No, I wouldn't personally care, but I think if it was the other teams, they would have all been suspicious. They'll be like, "What the hell? How have you gone 38 game weeks playing the worst football and still won the league?"
Yeah, but guys, that just shows
with awful attackers as well.
And also another thing, am I not right in saying this? Wasn't there a stat at Christmas that was it Gyökeres was their top goal scorer, and then but they did this whole thing that Saka hadn't scored in like 14 games. I remember this season Saka hadn't assisted a goal for like a year. Not even Madueke didn't score his first goal until like January, February. Like the fact that they've won this title and only one of their strikers has got double-digit goals stinks.
No, but that's what I mean. Like that again, it's based on SofaScore. You can see it on their Instagram. They actually made a post about it. That it's very suspicious that a team that playing this bad, based on even factual evidence that is game rating, that how they won the league. Because Man City's game rating this season has been much better. It's actually been better than Arsenal's. I think it's
what's been better?
Their average game rating per match over the 38 game weeks, it's been better than Arsenal's this season.
I'm not surprised by that because Man City probably create more, scored more.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong, it could be very close at least.
But do you know what this is all telling me though? What you're telling me about Arsenal and all these stats? Do you know what this is all telling me? Arsenal going to crash next season. Arsenal going to crash next season.
Yeah, I agree. Because why? Because we haven't had a league winner that plays defensive football season in season out and win a double, except Mourinho back in 0405. Where he won it twice.
Mourinho wasn't. Yeah, but Mourinho wasn't like a terrorist with it though. Like Arteta's literally Arteta approaches games scared.
Oh wait, this is just me.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there.
No, sorry.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
I think you just changed the view of the camera.
Yeah, my bad, man. Listen,
no,
see what I mean? We're talking about PGMOL, yeah, and they're trying to take me down, innit? This is what's happening.
As soon as I said the terrorist thing, that's when they wants to like But Arteta's this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe I'm got my Arsenal hating glasses on in it, but I genuinely felt there was times that this season Arteta was going into games scared to lose. Like there's a
But
way
even
of,
that Burnley game, bro, until they scored the goal, they were like nervous, like
because there's a way of like going into games of we're going into games not to lose, and there's games of going into there that we're scared to lose. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think he was very nervous. Even that West Ham game, like West Ham created so much in terms of chances, and if they even if that call went in and they got the goal, I think that would have been City's title. Basically, that was basically City's title. And next season, I agree with you. My prediction is not that Arsenal will win the league, just because of the brand of football and how lucky, you can argue luck or suspicious, they were this season. I think it's going to be another team that's going to take over.
I'm actually intrigued by this conversation, because obviously we all know the Arsenal space. If you say something negative about them, they start crying, yeah. And despite them winning a league title, there's a lot of people saying that they will retain it. Now, they've never retained it in their life. The only teams to do it is United, Chelsea, and City. I've still got City as favourites next year.
Nah, I don't rate them. I don't see City as a threat next season.
I think Maresca, yeah.
I don't rate him at all. I don't rate him at all.
I heard that. I can't lie. United seems like a B-Tech Liverpool. I think we've got a better 11 than Liverpool. I think Liverpool next season.
We've got a better squad.
Wait. What is your guys' top 4 predictions for next season? And who do you think is going to get relegated? Because I don't know, guys, if you live or if you know the story, but next season West Ham and Millwall is going to play in the Championship, and you know the whole story with them. It's like there's the whole.
They're local to me. They're not local, but yeah, I can get there easily.
Yeah. So I think if you guys live near, I would have loved to have gone to a West Ham Millwall game because it's so intense. But
that's why I wanted Millwall to come up and West Ham stayed up because that was
okay.
Because them Sky Sports cameras, I know Sky Sports and TNT, them cameras wouldn't be at that Millwall stadium.
Who do you think is gonna get relegated and who's gonna get top 4 next season?
Hull will go down.
Okay.
Hull.
I think Lampard will keep Coventry up.
Ooh, okay.
I think Ipswich might go down. And who just about stayed up this season? So Tottenham,
Tottenham, Forest, Palace, and Tottenham on Forest.
Maybe all 3 championships.
I've actually got
maybe all 3 championships might go down. Then.
You know what? Yeah, just because I know this person, Wolfie, I'm going to say Forest. Yeah, I'm going to say Forest to get relegated next year. I think they're going to be losing Anderson as well, and I don't know who else they're going to be losing. I think Ipswich will get relegated as soon as they come up, and I believe Coventry will go down as well.
You think Hull are staying up?
No. I think Coventry and Ipswich will go down, and Forest. Those are my 3 teams.
So Hull are staying up. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, who's Hull?
Hull City.
Hull City Tigers, bro.
Wait, they made it as well.
Yeah, they came out. They haven't been here for 10 years. They haven't been in the Premier League for 10 years, bro. Maybe.
Okay, so they're going down then. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
If I trust one of them to stay up, I trust Coventry to stay up because I think Lampard, he's been in this league before. He's never been relegated. I think Lampard will know what to do in it. I think Lampard's got enough, he will know what to do. And I feel like he's got faith with the Coventry board.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think Coventry will stay up, and it's Hull and Ipswich going down. And I think it's either between Leeds or Fulham, because Fulham is going to lose Harry Wilson next season, and I think there's some recruitment option because Marco Silva is probably leaving, and I think with Leeds,
Silva might go Benfica, innit?
Yeah, and Leeds, they were scraping relegation at a certain point this season until the last 5-6 game weeks, where they were having their easy run and kind of start to accumulate points. Got points at Manchester United.
Daniel, yeah, second season in the Premier League, he might falter. He might.
Yeah, so it's one of those for me. But again, who do you think is gonna finish top 4? What is your top 4, top 5 prediction?
This is my order. Yeah. I think Arsenal will retain. I think United will finish second.
Listen, I don't watch Championship, man. You get me? I'll be real.
You have to watch West Ham Millwall, bro. It's a good game. I promise.
I think United will come second because Arsenal winning this title, and this is my heart speaking, But United have to wake up. Like United have those next season. United have to challenge, bro. Like it's just a fact, isn't it? We've got to. I'd want to be there around the March international break, but we have to be there. I think Chelsea will come third. I think Xabi Alonso. I think Xabi Alonso is going to unlock Cole Palmer. He's going to treat him like how he had Florian Wirtz. And that fourth place. Listen, if Slot Ten Hag stays, I think Liverpool finish fifth. And I think City will get fourth because Maresca's good enough to get fourth.
You think we finish ahead of Maresca next year? Yeah.
But do you know what it is? Yeah.
Why is he smiling?
I'm seeing this Pep like departure as how Sir Alex left. Like I know it's completely different circumstances, but the reason why we won the league in 12-13, it wasn't because the players were amazing. It's because Fergie. It was because of Fergie, innit?
No, but look at it from this way. The way you can't replace Ferguson because he's such a unique individual. But
you can't replace Pep.
I wouldn't say you can replace Pep. I'm not saying that, but you can definitely replace his philosophy because there's a lot of managers that play that philosophy and they could just implement it, like go from A to B like that. I'm not saying they're gonna do it. But yeah.
But do you know what it is? A lot of people would say that City shouldn't have been in a title race this season. Like the fact, as far as I'm concerned, the reason why the title race happened is because Arsenal allowed it to happen, innit? Like at the start of the season. And I think
yeah.
Go on, Ahmed.
With Maresca, he will improve Man City's defensive structure better than Pep, in my opinion, because Maresca under Chelsea, they were up there in terms of clean sheets here when they finished fourth.
Yeah. Rob Sanchez.
And that is pretty much the same defense as they do have now. You can correct me, Pash, if I'm wrong. So
no, I don't think so.
Similar defense,
pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same.
My issue with Maresca when he was the Chelsea manager was his in-game management and that type of side. Like I thought his substitutions were a bit questionable, the way how he threw the game against United and so on and so forth.
No, but Ahmed, he's one of those that comes out. He came out after the United game and said, "I made some mistakes." Like he admits it. He's not. He doesn't hold it back and be like, "Oh, this is my idea of playing football."
He does a lot of. He's not like them type of managers who's rigid and just fixated on one system. He'll try different things. He tried to do that a lot for Chelsea.
I don't
think he will. Sorry, go on, Darren. Go on.
I was going to say, for me, Maresca is a purple patch manager for me. Let me explain. When he walked into Leicester, right? Yeah, in the Championship, he had them clear of the Championship, and then they had a massive blip, and then he made the Championship race closer than it should have been. First season at Chelsea, yeah, he had Chelsea not in a title race, but
they were second. I think that was with Liverpool, like when they were
around Christmas time. He had them second, 2 points behind Liverpool, collapsed until March, April, and then woke up because top four was on the line. I think personally with Maresca, right, the reason why I'm liking this the Pep thing to Sir Alex is because I don't think City's squad is amazing. I don't look at them and think some of these ballers will get into City or will get in the City team of Pep when he had the Centurions and all of that. I don't think some of these players will. I think the influence of Pep being there scared people, but now he's not there, and obviously the whole 1-1-5 is City. I think City are vulnerable, bro, and I think
but look at it from this perspective. If they were vulnerable, why would they sign a player like Semenyo for 60 mil or something? I think it was. Why would they recruit?
Are you looking at Semenyo like he's a world beater?
No, I know, but they wouldn't sign more players if they were vulnerable or scared, because that kind of, you know what, if you know the scandal with what happened in the Serie A, why the reason the Serie A is not the league it is anymore is because it basically happened to Juventus. Juventus went down to Serie C, if I'm not wrong, or Serie B, and they need to rebuild the whole thing from that team. And then all of their players from Juve, from the big clubs in Italy, kind of spread around. And that's why you saw the biggest asset in the Italian league fall to the ground. And I don't think they want to let a team like City fall to the ground, because that's one of their biggest assets they have in the Premier League, especially.
But the thing is with City and Juve is that City, for a lot of people, they've never really been that club. Like United, no matter how bad the United are still getting talked
No,
about.
but you talk based on history. I'm just talking based on recent history. Like City have been dominating the league. They obviously won a Champions League, won so many league cups. Obviously, you could say it's because of Pep, but I don't think they want to let a team like City that's been so good recently go down. They don't want to drop. It's you can see it, maybe not the biggest asset, but it's definitely one of the biggest now because the way they've been playing and the way they constantly have been playing in the Champions League as well. Obviously not winning to that degree, but I think that they're too scared to drop that team into the
I think if City got
championship.
relegated, I don't really care about what happens with 115 in it, personally, in it. But I just think if teams don't fear City, go into the City game this season and not fearing them, you have a good time against City, bruv. Like, that's my thing. I don't think City, the fear factor is gone. Pep is gone.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think it's not as fearful, but I think the brand of football is still there. You're still going to see the DNA of City.
I just think with Pep here, in terms of him being at his best, I think he should have left 2 years ago, innit? So, like, I think Pep leaving here was long overdue. I think, and with Maresca coming in, it was bound to happen. And you can say that the fear factor, he might not dominate like Pep, but this is a good point. We won the league with Mancini, Pellegrini before the thing is we don't dominate like we did under Pep Guardiola. Maresca's going to get the full back in at Man City, right? Something that he didn't have at Chelsea. The defenders that Man City have are better, right? Midfield is going to get they're going to get new midfielders. Rodri's pretty much like he's not the same Rodri, and he might leave and go to Madrid. We don't know. Kovacic is injury prone. He's leaving. Savinho looks like he's going to be going to Tottenham. He's gonna get replaced. And what's his face? Bernardo Silva's leaving as well. So they
John Stones as well.
Yeah, and John Stones. They will buy players, and the reason why
City are going to be in transition, bro. That's what I'm saying. City are going to be in transition.
There will be in transition, yeah, but because there's no clear number one team in the Prem that is absolutely light years ahead, I'm putting them in there because Arsenal
they got a good foundation. They have a very good foundation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good foundation.
Is their foundation better than ours, though?
Yeah.
I think so. Haaland is still the best striker.
I would say so.
Yeah. The best striker in the league.
All right, cool. But who's in a better place right now? Like, who's in a better place, would you say?
I think the best place currently right now, is still City.
You can say that. I don't think it's crazy to say. I think there's still that too many. The foundation is set. Like you have what's it called, Kusanov. You have Guehi. You have Haaland.
Bro,
you obviously still have Doku.
City, realistically, Arsenal won the title, but they should have won it time ago, and the points should have been to 10 to 15. Really, for being honest, if that was Klopp at his prime, he would have killed it by Jan or Feb, right? Because during that period of Jan or Feb, the new year, Man City were drawing. Chelsea draw, Tottenham draw, Forest draw, West Ham draw. They kept drawing.
They lost to us in Jan.
Exactly. So they lost to us, innit? Pep's fear factor, it's like he's still a really good manager, and he could have won this league title had he not tinkered with the Turkey and the Foden. He could have won it, but I don't think.
Ahmed, who do you think will do it next season? Who will win for you, Premier League top four?
I'm in order. I'm gonna say Man City number one. I would say. I think that would be one. Number two, I would say. Listen, I don't want that to happen. I would love to say United, but listen, I don't know about that. I would say Man City. Then it's going to be Arsenal. Then it's United, and then it's Villa, then Chelsea.
Can I ask you guys this year? How close would first be to fourth?
Good question, actually.
Are we getting a title race, or is someone going to sweep up?
I think it's going to be a title race. Yeah. There maybe between two teams, yes, but it depends what's going to happen until mid-Christmas, basically, late Christmas, around those times. But I think I understand the perspective that people coming, because now they're suspicious about who is the next big dog in this Premier League, because Pep's left. And I think Maresca has the foundations. Doku's still there, Haaland's still there. There's still so many good players in that team. But Mikel Arteta has just come away with a league title. Will he now finally play more offensive and actually stop worrying about that defensive transitional football that he's been relying on for the last 3 seasons, finishing second? I hope so, because I want to see more fun football when I watch Arsenal. I don't want to watch the best league and just think 1-0 every time.
Gets the
1-0 every time.
If Carrick gets the backing that he deserves, if Carrick gets the backing he deserves, who knows?
Wait, so you think? Wait, I'm just saying right now, we haven't had an English Premier League winner for the last 30 years, bro. You think Michael Carrick is the answer to Manchester United? Because Ole was doing really well for you guys at the start. He was doing incredible at the start.
The difference is Ole had a different board under him. Ole had a banker doing transfer deals. I feel like Michael Carrick, he's got much more of a football support around him. He's got football people there. Ole didn't have that. He didn't have that. Yes, Ole was out of his depth, but I think Ole would have been. We could have hid that if we had people saying, "All right, cool. You're not supposed to be here because you're depth, but we're gonna get you quality players, and it's just down to you to make it work."
And do you think he could manage? Let's say on average, Champions League is 2,000 more minutes on average. Do you think he's okay with managing 2,000 to 3,000 if he goes far in the Champions League?
But these players have played European football before, though. Like these.
No, but like Brian and Burmo have never played European football. You can say. You can argue Amad Diallo. Has he played before, Amad?
He's only played in Europa League and Atalanta. Did he play for Champions League in Atalanta?
Yeah, he made his debut in Atalanta. He scored a goal. Okay, yeah. That was like years ago, though, isn't it? He was like 17 when he.
No, but I'm just meaning like in terms of transition, because you guys almost need a rehaul of like new players coming in, because you have a whole ass new competition that's going to be on average 2,000 more minutes, I would assume.
But English teams are more suited to Europe, though.
It is. I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying, like, don't you feel like Michael Carrick is the guy you're bringing in to stabilize while you kind of recruit those players to make sure he can maintain that top four until you bring another guy? Because English manager historically have not been the best. Like, I'm just talking based on the previous.
What's the saving grace for me is that Carrick he was an elite midfielder, and most elite midfielders end up being good gaffers.
You can say that. I'm not disputing that at all.
The way Carrick was as a player, I think Ahmed, you saw more Carrick than I did, really, innit? Like I didn't see. I saw the end of Carrick, but Carrick when he was in his prime, like if Carrick like manages the way that he played, I think United will be good.
No.
Can I ask you guys, what is Carrick's tactics? Like, what is his philosophy? Like, what?
Bro, you know what? Just to answer you, I think Darren is more Carrick. Like he's more like for Carrick, which is fine. Me. When I sit in the fence where I respect what he's done into like I have to credit it. He cooked it as an interim. He was very good. Showed me some good signs. In terms of winning a league title, that's where I put a asterisk next to him because I don't think. Yeah. Say that again.
There's an asterisk there. But you know why I'm like that with Carrick because of who I originally wanted in the first place.
Wait, who did you want?
All along, I wanted Enrique all along.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the reason why I'm now pro Carrick is because my whole mindset was if we can't go get the best of the best, there's no one really that is that much better than Carrick. We might as well keep Carrick.
I think there's a few. Like if you look at what the manager market now, there's obviously Nagelsmann after the World Cup. There's obviously Antonio Conte. You don't rate Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte coming to the Premier League has been very successful, especially with Chelsea. If you want to compare, even like what's it called, Mourinho since Ferguson actually left has gotten the most points of a Manchester United team ever since Fergie left. He got 81 points.
I know that, but the reason why I'm saying with Conte is not a manager that you're going to build a project with. Conte is a results manager. He wants to win now. Conte wouldn't work at United because United are not going to have that.
No, I understand that, but Darren, you said they will finish second, so you predict them to do high, but you say Carrick is more of a project manager. Is that how we're understanding it?
I'm looking at Carrick. Yeah, I'm looking at Carrick like this. Yeah, United finished third. Carrick came in, I think, 39 points. Yeah, cool. So the optimism of United is good right now. If Carrick gets the backing that he deserves, I'm sorry, United we can't go to next season and accept fifth. I'm not accepting fourth. We finished third this season. We need to close the gap.
So you wouldn't love a guy like Iraola or Glasner, who Glasner's going back-to-back trophies with a Crystal Palace team. or Riola, who's been 15 games unbeaten.
But now this is the issue, though. Because I play football in it, so I know. So I'm thinking about it from if I was a player in the changing room to like looking at it as a fan and everything in it. So I look at a few things. The players already like Michael Carrick.
Oh yes, I think so.
Areola and Glasner, are they an upgrade on Carrick? Some would say yes, they are. But how much of an upgrade are they? I don't think it's that clear.
I think that the guy that's a clear upgrade is definitely like, for me, if you look in the Prem, I think it's Unai Emery. He's such a clear upgrade in terms of like the coach he is.
The thing is with Emery, he's already proven from PSG and Arsenal that he hasn't got what it takes to manage at a club that requires that has elite standards or should have elite standards. He's already
but that's what I mean. No, because you guys are not there. You're not a top 2, top 1 team in world football. Top 3.
We know we're not there. But that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying if we keep Carrick, like for me, I don't think Carrick is going to be the be all and end all. But I wanted Enrique all along because I personally believe that if he goes and wins the Champions League, if he had won the Champions League with PSG on Saturday, what is there for him to conquer in France? You get Enrique, the whole league is on notice for me. Like that's how I see it. Like,
you can. Yeah, I agree. I agree to that extent.
So whoever gets Enrique next year, you're going to be in a good position instantly. That's why I wanted.
I'm gonna lie though. Even though like, I wanted De Zerbi in it, who's gone to Tottenham purely because of how he plays football. Now, does De Zerbi's football will it work at United? I'm not sure in it.
Did you see what Pep said about De Zerbi?
Bro, Pep Klopp drool over De Zerbi.
No, he said ever since I've been in the Premier League, he's been the greatest influence on my footballing philosophy. De Zerbi, that guy that plays like the Brighton coach. It's like,
bro, that guy, I think he beat Klopp as well, and he gave a game to Pep couldn't believe the players that that De Zerbi had at Brighton and the football that he was playing with them Brighton players. Now, when I said 2 minutes ago, do I think De Zerbi's football will work at United? It won't work instantly, but long term, we will benefit. And I actually think having a manager like a De Zerbi is more of a rebuild. Where I think with Carrick, he's steadying the ship, and long term, I think we're capped with Carrick. I think when I say capped, it's like the ceiling with Carrick is top 4. I think that's Champions League. If we get that in 2 seasons, and he adds a little bit of stability. You mentioned
but that's what I said. I said he is the stable guy. You bring him in to recruit whilst he is the main face. And if it goes bad, you kind of just fire him. He's not a guy that's going to be on big contract. Not comparable to like a guy like Enrique. If it goes bad, you just fire him. If he does well, incredible. I actually want him to do well because I want to see Manchester United do really well. But
same. But you know what it is though? The Unai Emery thing, Darren. Is actually stylistically and with who he's managed, it actually is a good fit for United. If you think about it, like you say, he's not worked in big clubs.
Did you not see what Fergie said about him? About Unai Emery.
I know what you guys are saying, right? But we have to be real here. Villarreal, Aston Villa, Sevilla, and who else did he manage? Valencia too.
He's rebuilt Aston Villa because under Steven Gerrard, they were pony.
Yeah, but
they were about to get relegated at one point.
But all those clubs that he's been at, bar Arsenal and PSG, he's overachieved. Like he well overachieved. Go ask an Aston Villa fan when Emery first came in. He's gonna take you to every season he's been there. He's gonna put you guys in Europe. He's gonna make you compete in the Champions League. He's gonna make you do all that. You're gonna win a European trophy under him. Aston Villa fans, they would have taken that. They would take that. They would.
But that's your level right now, isn't it? For a team that hasn't been Champions League football in 4 years before this season.
Yeah, under Ten Hag is the last time 22 season.
Yeah, it's 4 years, bro. That's your level right now until you reach that level where you should be. I think Manchester United should.
I'm not opposed to Unai. Honestly, I'm not
opposed to it as well. But my thing is, is he that much better than what we've got currently?
For interpretation.
Better, but of course he's better. But how better is he? How much better?
I mean, if you base on Carrick's CV, is what? Middlesbrough, and he got fired at Middlesbrough.
I know that, but that's
now. How about this, Darren? I agree. I hear what you're saying. Do you think it's a hypothetical? Do you think, from when they got rid of Steven Gerrard, that Carrick would do the job of what Unai done at Aston Villa?
I don't think he would. I don't think he would. But you have to understand that our standards at Aston Villa and Man United are completely different things. I know we don't behave like it, but Man United standards should be competing for titles.
Bro, why is this guy just spamming just fake news in it?
I don't know about it. Just leave a minute.
Yeah. Even comparable to Mikel Arteta before joining Arsenal, what was the expectation when he joined? Expectation was just to get
Europe. Completely to just rebuild the club. That's what
rebuild, get Europe.
I think our expectation is to stabilize being in consistent Champions League football for
exactly,
2 extra seasons, and having a guy which he suggested in Unai is a good shout. But with Carrick, I also did say that his ceiling is Champions League, so I can see him getting Champions League football next year, maybe the year after.
With Unai, bro,
more of a certainty.
Look at it from this perspective. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say, sorry to cut you off. Yeah. Also, Carrick form in the big games as well. You have to understand. I'm going into next season when we play a big team. I'm not scared. Like, we beaten Arsenal, we beaten City, we beaten Chelsea, beating all the big sides.
Yeah, his big game record is solid. Yeah, I know Chelsea were unlucky in that game. They hit the post like twice and they had some chances. But our big game record, which is something that I really do like here, which is why Ten Hag I despised. I hated him actually. Yeah, listen, it takes a lot for me to hate a man. Yeah, Ten Hag traumatized me. Yes, our big game record was horrific. Same with Oli as well. We lost 5-0 at our ground.
We went to Anfield and played for a 0-0 draw. I'm not even talking about the 7-0. Do you remember that, Ahmed?
Yeah. I remember that game. Yeah.
We went to Anfield and played for a 0-0 draw, and he celebrated it like a victory.
I actually think, I hear that, When Napash said about what is United's style of play, I think this is the style of play, if what we're seeing. I think that is the style of play, and we're going to get better players. I don't think we're like a mid-block counter-attacking team, I think that is the style, bro, pretty much.
No, but if you look at Unai, let's say you guys next season, I don't want to say it, but let's say you get a Europa League and you had Unai Emery. Realistically, he would win it.
Realistically, we're winning it. 100%.
I think in the Champions League, realistically, he probably could get you guys
to reach the Europa League final. So only reached the Europa League final and lost in penalties.
Huh? Who did he lose against? Yeah, he lose it, and he had inferior players.
No, but even if he went to a Champions League, I think realistically, Unai Emery could get you guys to a semi-final as well. Like that's he is that bracket of coach that could get teams far with less.
Wait, are you saying he's like a baby Tuchel?
Do you guys remember in 22?
You can say that.
He knocked out Bayern Munich. Do you guys remember that?
So again,
what season was that?
21-22 quarterfinals. Villarreal versus Bayern. Emery was the manager when he knocked out Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I think I do remember.
He took Villarreal to the semi-finals. Guys, I'm not saying Unai Emery's a rubbish manager, but what I'm saying is, currently right now, Man United's in a good spot under this ownership.
Yeah.
It's in a good spot for a while. Yeah, fans are going into next season having high optimism that we could actually do something if we show ambition in the market. I feel like for now, there wasn't anyone out there that we could viably get that is gonna. Because as much as I want to win the league next season, I don't think it will happen in it. But if we had gotten an Enrique, everyone would have been shook.
Can I ask you guys a question? Sorry, not to change the goalpost too much, but for next season, who do you think, guys, is the best coaches in Premier League
right now?
Ever since Pep left. You think Arteta is the best?
No, you said one of the best, right? Who are the best? Or who?
Just basically, yeah.
Oh, who is the best coach right now?
Yes.
Oh, it's a free for all, but probably I would say Emery, but it's probably a free for all.
I think it's Arteta, to be fair.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to sound like too loving.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna say Xabi Alonso. I know him.
No, I just think with Xabi Alonso, you need to understand the way he played, and even in Real Madrid, he had a 70% win rate. They just had too many issues with the locker room and everything.
Rafa Benitez had a good win record there as well.
Yeah, but the way he rebuilt that Leverkusen team, it's like nobody would have done that to that extent from an unproven manager to come in to win the double. Basically, it's incredible. He was about to win the treble. But obviously fake treble because Europa League. But still, Treble is a treble.
I'm not rubbing
Do you
out
think that's
Xabi
more
Alonso.
impressive than rebuilding Arsenal and making them title
100%. You need to understand the quality. But Bayern Munich is arguably they always are top 5 team in the world football. For me, it's always top 5 team. That season they were a top 5 team as well. But for Leverkusen to go from a relegation scrap to winning the league and going invincible is like unheard of. It's like such an unheard of story.
Yeah, but
that
I know as well. But let's not act like Arsenal. Arsenal were in a bad place, bro. Like,
no, they were, but they were nowhere near close to getting relegated. They were mid-table basically.
Yeah, but
So
they were in a bad place when Arteta walked in, though.
and he needed a few years. What he needed 5-6 years. Xabi Alonso needed 6 months. Like bro, he needed 6 months to change the whole thing.
I do think as well, though, Xabi Alonso. Not saying he was fortunate. I don't want to discredit what he did because what he did was like, bruv, it's not like he won the Bundesliga. He won it unbeaten. Like that is crazy. Not even Bayern have done that.
What do you think he's better than Nagelsmann?
I think so. Yes.
Nagelsmann was getting chiefed up by all the players at Bayern Munich. What is this obsession with people they like about Nagelsmann? Am I missing?
Well, you think Nagelsmann's overrated?
Right?
No, he's not. He's not overrated, but he's
not overrated. But everyone talks about Nagelsmann like, oh, like I'm seeing United fans say, I'll take Nagelsmann. Did you not see him at Bayern Munich? Sadio Mane literally chiefed him up in front of everyone, and he did nothing about it.
Did you, Ahmed? Did you see what Mourinho said about Xabi Alonso?
He said that he's taken a lot of ideas from different coaches,
Exactly.
and he can see him as a top manager. And he also said that Xabi Alonso's dad was also a manager, so it runs in the back. I think that's what he said. So
he basically gave a whole speech about why he will be a great manager, and I think he has that Pep DNA-esque in him to like play that relationism football, but his is much more free flowing. If you watch that Leverkusen team, Frimpong had like 30 GA, Grimaldo had 30 GA.
Correct.
It's like their team was so free flowing, incredible.
Xhaka was sensational.
Also, you're also forgetting as well what Mourinho said in that thing.
What did he say?
He made it about himself because he said I can relate to Xabi Alonso. He said I can relate to Xabi Alonso because my dad used to coach and like I used to play.
But we know Jose loves himself, innit? That's how Portuguese players are, bro. They love themselves.
Guys, I'm about to leave, but what is your guys' prediction for the game on Saturday? Who do you think is going to win and why?
PSG will win because I think Arsenal can match them physically, but Arsenal can't match them. But Arsenal can't match them technically. So I think PSG will end up winning.
I can't lie, Darren and Pasha. I'm having nightmares with this game because
me too, bro. I'm getting scared.
I've been struggling. It's very hot in the UK in Manchester, and this game is like
it's making me nervous, bro. It's nervous. Like
it's nerve-wracking because
I've got my PSG shirt in there, man. Don't worry. I've got the post all ready. They're all ready to go.
I've rewatched it. I've actually rewatched the PSG versus Arsenal twice. I've rewatched it again when they played against each other twice. They both had some good opportunities, to be fair. Donnarumma was on smoke. I know Vitinha, he missed a penalty in the first leg and Kvaratskhelia hit the post. So PSG could have had like a higher score, but Donnarumma was crazy. In a one-off game, if you look at the route to the Champions League, PSG played harder teams, firstly. They played Liverpool. Who else have they played? Chelsea. I mean, they battered Chelsea, but it's still harder.
But can I say what I liked about PSG? In the Bayern Munich game, in the first leg, we saw that, okay, cool. If you want to have a shootout, we'll have a shootout. But in the second leg, PSG, the way they controlled that game, like PSG got more versatility. And I think as well, I know Arsenal fans, they're confident because they've won the league, so they think they can do anything. But I do feel like it's a stage that none of those players have been at. PSG, they've been here, done it before. They will know how to handle it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I hear that argument. I just think if you look at Luis Enrique's track record, I don't think he's lost a final in club football. If I'm not
Major
wrong.
mod. Yeah, sorry.
He hasn't lost a final in club football since. Yeah, basically, and I think like. Or even argue if you want to argue that as a competition in terms of like the league and the Champions League, but going back to it, he's such a he's such a routine coach in these finals that I think he will find a way. I just ask. I went to Arsenal's lives, like our Arsenal fans' lives, and I always ask, who do you think will score in this final? And guys, they literally all of them said Gabriel will score. I'm like, why are you saying Gabriel will score a goal for a game against PSG?
By the way, who's going to be Arsenal's right back? Is it going to be Mascherano?
it's probably Mosquera, Timber, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, maybe Ben White.
They're not gonna. No,
if it's Ben White, he's gonna get cooked defensively.
No, it can't be Ben White. His knee's done. He was in a knee brace. It can't be him.
Oh, okay. So I'd probably be Timber or Mosquera.
Timber's just come back.
I think it will be a 3-1 game to PSG, and I believe PSG win that midfield battle easily.
And you know what's scary? That this guy Kvaratskhelia coming into this game has scored in every knockout game. Like it's like he is Mr. Champions League right now. If his name, if he was a Brazilian, bro, just give him the Ballon d'Or. Because the way he's been playing the Champions League is like, it's like this man is on a. Go on.
I believe what you're saying. I think Kvara doesn't get the respect that he deserves because he's from wherever he's. Where's he from?
He's Georgian.
Yeah, because he's from Georgia.
George Best, come on.
Yeah, because he's from Georgia. He doesn't get the reputation and stuff. Like, he doesn't get the hype like Dembele.
No. But even
though, I think
go on.
Dembele has been better than him. I do think Dembele has been better than him, but I feel like Kvaratskhelia, he's not respected like that because of where he's from.
Yeah. No, I always say, I ask this to Arsenal fans as well. I say, if you guys would tell me based on the tactical idea of Enrique, because what does he do? Because I see Desiree Doué popping at right back. I see Hakimi popping in central pockets.
Fabian Ruiz was helping out against Elise in the second leg. For Fabian
Ruiz. Yeah. So it's such a weird tactic. It's such like
it's not like Emery play right back. Zaire Emery played right back and he didn't look out of position. You know
the player that's named Zeni Mayulu from PSG.
Yeah, Zeni Mayulu. Yeah, I know him.
He's played 9 positions this season under Enrique. 9. He's played right back, CDM. Say that again?
Well, his main position, he's a centre mid, isn't it?
No, I think he was a winger, if I'm not wrong. And he's played 90. He's played every position basically, bar 2. Like, this guy is like the way he's kind of using these players, and it's like they all understand it to a weird way. And I cannot tell you what their tactic is. It's like PSG is playing such a beautiful style of football. For me, it's the best team I've ever seen because I have never seen a team be so good at football and play so free flowing. Like at least with Barca back in like 2009, you would understand. Okay, Barca, Messi in central pockets, they have their Eto'o on the wing. But these guys, I really think they are demons running on the ground because they don't care about you scoring 3. They will score 4. You score 5.
I don't even think with this one, Timber returned to training today, but I think Mosquera will start. I don't even think if Timber start, bro, Kvaratskhelia had Timber on ropes in the game, and they should have arguably got a penalty when they played against each other. Kvaratskhelia,
but you know what the thing is, Ahmed? We said this about in the 2011-2012 Champions League final against Bayern Chelsea. And sometimes football is just a weird sport. Like sometimes I don't want to say Arsenal will win it, but I just feel like it's one of those where everyone
had personalities. Arsenal don't have a personality.
No, I know, but everyone and their mom will tell that PSG will win it. But it's like one of those like, could Arsenal actually do it? Like the defensive football.
Listen, they're not going to do it.
No, but imagine like the Gabriel just scoring a header and sit back for the whole 90 minutes. They could be doing.
Who is the one matter?
Before you say anything, I've got this video. It says "Give Rice the Ballon d'Or" in it. Yeah, this is what.
Oh my days!
Look! Before you say anything, look.
Rice is shit. Overrated player, man. Guy can't even fucking break down. Yo, this guy can't even break passing lanes. Y'all talking about Rice is the best midfielder in the world? Stop it, bro.
And he said that, not me, innit? He said that. You're not going to win the Champions League, guys. You won't win it.
Rice is not even the 3rd best midfielder on that pitch, bro.
Big up for liking and subscribing. Look. I know we said we're nervous, innit? Yeah. There is no way.
I am so nervous, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like they could upset a little bit. Like,
but boys, do you know why Arsenal won't win? Because the Champions League final is on a 5 p.m. on a Saturday. Can we talk about that, please?
Whoa, Saturday? What
it's
do you
on
mean?
Saturday, 5 p.m. UK time.
Oh. Why is that important?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because usually the Champions League final is always at 8, but for some reason they put it at 5. So the game is going to be done by 8.
I swear the Inter game. What time was the Inter game? Was that the Inter and
it was in the
evening. It's usually 8, yeah.
But for some reason, so basically, by the time the Champions League final will be over, it'll be 8 o'clock. What are we supposed to do for the rest of the Saturday?
But yeah, I just don't know, guys. It's like because it's a final one-off game, I'm like, I don't think Arsenal will win it, but I could see it. Because like Gabriel off of one cross, scoring on the last minute or something like iffy, where they get some weird calls or something, maybe a red card. We just don't know. And that's why I'm kind of like, I'm getting nervous as days approach, but I do think PSG will win it. For me, it's a 2-0 PSG, basically.
You see, when they lose, yeah, you can clip this, innit? When they lose, what they're going to say, yeah, big upside, innit? Yeah. They're going to lose, yeah, and they're going to say, you know what, we've already won the Prem minute, so it's fine.
Okay.
That's what they'll say, innit?
Something, guys.
Yes.
You can win the Prem, but something about losing the Champions League final in the same season, it just hurts a bit.
They can clip it in it. Listen, listen. If they win it, then this clip is gonna look gonna look mad in it. But
you're gonna finish me off. You might make me famous for the wrong reasons, man. We're all gonna go viral for the wrong reasons, Ahmed.
Listen, I'm not gonna listen. Sad note. Listen, TK. Yeah, me, I'm everywhere in it. Yeah, you can't. I'll always be here. I'm not gonna run away. They could, bro. You know what's mad? Yeah, I saw someone say that they're gonna win 1-0 with a header. If you think you can contain PSG's attack for 90 minutes, then fair play in it, yeah. But that's not happening. You're not gonna keep. You think you're gonna keep them scoreless, bro? No chance.
But can I say this?
Ahmed, this is the reason. Like, I always wanna, when I talk with Arsenal fans, because I'm a Chelsea fan, I say to them, this is the only trophy you don't have over us. And as long as they don't have that trophy over any of the Premier League clubs, they cannot come with this BS like, oh, we're the biggest club in London or biggest club in England or all that. I think
the fan, before you say anything, I think the fan base that's worried about this final the most isn't United fans, because we've already got 3 Champions League and we've almost equaled the FA Cups and we clear them in Premier Leagues, isn't it?
Yeah.
So even if they win one, they're still far, like they're no way near, isn't it? But Chelsea are cooked if they win it.
This is the thing.
Chelsea have 2 though. Chelsea have 2.
Now we have 2, but it's like, you know, when we say like, oh, because like the intangibles, when we look at, because they always come back to me and say like, oh, we have 48 trophies. I say, okay, that's 17 Community Shields, and that's what 13 FA Cups, but you never won the Champions League. And that's why I kind of downplayed, because they never have the intangibleness of a trophy, European trophy. So they can't be chatting to these clubs that have European titles. That's why I'm kind of like, I pray that this team don't win, but again, football is weird, bro.
Can I say this though? For the integrity bit, I've got 2 things I'd like to say. If Arsenal do win the Champions League, you can't say they scammed it, because when you want to look at it as a whole, they won 8 out of 8 games, topped the Champions League group. Yes, we can say the route to the final was but that's what you get for winning 8 out of 8. And they probably do deserve to win it on paper. But
no, I hear it. Guys, I need to leave now.
Champions League.
Thank you for letting me join up. Thank you, guys.
Big up, Pash, yeah, legend. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in and giving us your time. Big up.
Thank you. But Ahmed, if they win that Champions League, just know we're all fucked. I'm know if you saw when they won the league, but if they win that, shameless conversations are going to be had.
What about league top? But the thing is, yeah, listen, I'll be real in it. Yeah.
I can't even hear you, bruv.
Can you not hear me? No. Listen. Chelsea are a smaller club than Arsenal, even if
Ahmed,
Arsenal.
You're on mute.
No. I'm not on mute. Now, United and Liverpool fans are calm. Bro, I'll be real. Liverpool fans won't really care about this. Yo, what's up?
Ahmed, you're on mute.
I'm not on mute. Am I on mute?
I can't hear you, bro.
Send the link. Hold on. Let me send the link to this. Hold on a sec here. Sad. Go on Twitter. You're right. Go on Twitter.
1 second, Ahmed.
Wait, is this Sad? Yeah, I've sent the link to you, Sad, innit? I've sent the link to you. Yeah, we can hear Ahmed. Yeah, but come on now, bro. Guys are doubting my mic ability, bro. You feel me? Yeah, I've sent you the link, Sad, on Twitter. Go on Twitter, innit, and then you'll see it. I'm pretty sure I sent it to him. What are you saying, Darren? What are you saying?
I think he was on me. I don't know if you heard me or not. If you could hear me.
Nah, I think the chat could hear me, to be fair.
Oh, I can hear you. Did you hear what I said though?
Now, what was you saying?
I said that if Arsenal win this Champions League, we're all screwed, bro. Like shameless.
Oh, okay.
they're going to have some seamless conversations. They're going to say this Arsenal team, it can beat the United team of 08. Theo Walcott was right. Like, all of that stuff is all going to come out.
Listen. You don't need to worry about that. Look, I'm an experienced guy. I've been through the trenches. Listen, well, they're not gonna win this Champions League. I promise you. Yeah, you have my word. And if anything happens sideways, yeah. No, we're not Sky Sports Bros. Look, TK. Listen, me. I'm experienced. I'm smart in it. Yeah. There's no way in God's green earth they're winning the Champions League. It's going to be 3-1. Dembele and Kvaratskhelia are both bagging, and it's going to be calm, bro. And fraud. What are you saying, fraud?
I listen, you pussy. What are you telling me? This guy, bro. This guy.
Say inside, yeah.
I'm here, man.
Listen, what are you saying? Listen, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, bro. I'm flipping sweating.
But Ahmed, I'm gonna cut now, though.
Big up, Darren, yeah.
So it's just me versus Ahmed, yeah.
Take care, bro.
Take care, man.
Big up, broski.
What are you saying, scumbag? What are you saying?
Big up. I listen, you pussy. I listen, bro. Big up.
There's 17 people here, you know. You got
big up to big up to Ahmed, by the way, guys, because this guy's putting up a brave face. It's like they're not gonna win the Champions League. They're not gonna win the Bro, the amount of people that are shaking in their boots because there's actually a chance that we could win it. Yeah, like, bro, I've seen this PSG INT guy. Yeah, this disgraceful excuse for a human being out here doing arrogant talk, like as if our players are arrogant, bro. I've never heard it in my life. Have you ever seen that guy, PSG INT?
I've not said no. Why? What's he been saying?
This Algerian Donny, bro.
The long hair.
Bro, the guy with the long hair, bro. 100% he's Algerian or Tunisian or something, bro. It's North African, bro. He looks North African as hell, bro. But listen, I'll be real, man. People are shaking in their boots. Hey, man, I'm here for it, bro.
So you actually think you'll win this game? Listen, the thing is with me, yeah. I already said that on Ahwa. I'm not gonna say that Arsenal fans are stupid for thinking they're gonna win a final, because it is a one-off game. However, I'm intrigued to see how you think you'll beat them and what strategy you'll use to beat them in it, because Enrique will obviously know that you guys have a height dominance over them in it. So their plan is probably to try and I think they're going to start real quick, real quick. PSG. If you contain them in the first 20 minutes and it's goalless in the first half, you got an opportunity.
I also think that will start very quickly. Don't you remember that second leg at the Parc des Princes? Come on, broski. We were onto them, bro. From minute one. Declan Rice with a header. Calafiori. Like, bro.
Which one is this? Is this when you faced them twice last year?
Yeah, the second leg, bro. In the semi-finals, bro.
Oh wait, I remember the first leg, innit? I'm pretty sure. I remember Vitinha missing a penalty and then Kvaratskhelia hitting the post. You guys had some good chances too, to be fair. Donnarumma was on smoke that game.
But the thing, the Parc des Princes, this guy, bro, this TK, Donny.
Big up TK, man. Come on.
It's the way that I say Parc des Princes. So anyway,
I think you played them. You were at your ground. Wait, when you played them, never mind. Ignore
no, the first time we played them was in the league phase. We beat them 2-0. Yeah. Then we played them again in the knockouts. They beat us 1-0 in the home leg at the Emirates, and the second leg they beat us 3-1, I think, or 2-1.
No.
So it ended it was 2-1 because they ended 3-1 in aggregate. Now this is what I'm gonna say, about this game, If you asked me before the league was done, I would have said, "Yo, I'm actually shaky. I'm a bit concerned about this." Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit concerned about the final. I don't know if we're gonna win it.
Yeah.
After the final,
you think you're gonna do?
After the league is won, the way these men are talking, bro, it's like a weight is off their shoulders now. I genuinely think they're gonna go a bit more out. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna play a bit more free. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be a bit more of a better performance.
So you think he'll be more attacking, yeah, is what you're saying?
Not necessarily more attacking, but I think it won't be as rigid as last time. It won't be as wasteful as last time. We won't be, because there was a certain rigid sense of like kind of losing control. Do you know what I mean?
So who do you think like out of your...
PSG? I do think PSG will have majority of the ball.
Yes.
I think our left side is going to be key because that's their side with Hakimi and my man going up, Doué and Hakimi and all of them just on that side. Do you know what I mean? And Hakimi always goes up. They leave that avenue way open for him to go up, which we can get Gabriel. By the way, in those 2 legs, we didn't have Gabriel in that game. That's a massive entry back into the team. Gabriel is here now. So, yes, they had chances against us, but are they going to get those same chances? Now, of course, actually, that's mad to say. Of course, they're going to get chances. I'm not saying that they're not. But are they going to be able to create a high volume of chances? Is what I'm saying. With
I understand that.
With Saliba there, the partnership now is back. They played us. We had fucking... Excuse my language, but we had bloody, what's his name, Kivior, bro, playing in left centre back. Which, to be honest, he did a good job, bro.
He did a good job against Madrid.
And to be honest, he wasn't that bad against.
He done his role
against PSG. To be honest, I'll be fair to Kivior. He didn't even do that bad against. But it's a different level. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Listen, I just, for me, I can't see. I'm seeing fear in people, which means that they are scared because they know that something's brewing. Because it's not like we're coming up against, like, of course, PSG at the moment are the best team in the world. That's based on them winning the Champions League last season. And again, going to the final this season, or possibly about to do the back-to-back. Do you know what I mean? With Luis Enrique, who is arguably the best manager in the world. But bro, like, I just have this weird feeling that we're gonna win, bro.
And he's also never lost the Champions League final.
Normally, I just be real. If we're gonna lose, or we're gonna whatever, I'll just say, like, you know what, I think we are. But I'll tell you, I'm doing the Hopium thing, and I'll just say, like, a 1-0 or 2-0. Bro, I can see this just having a 2-1 written all over it, bro. 2-1 Arsenal. Just written all over it, bro.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared PSG might ruin the banter for Arsenal fans. The thing is, with PSG is that as much as Arsenal have won the title and now they are focused on the Champions League and they're going to be less tense, PSG, with the running that they've had, Chelsea, Liverpool, they've played. They are absolutely familiar to Premier League teams. They've beaten pretty much every Premier League team. They've played Aston Villa, they've played Liverpool, they've played Chelsea, they've played Arsenal last year. It's not going to be like a Inter final where they're going to.
No, but they haven't played a defense like ours. That's why everybody's going on about the whole attack versus defense. This is the best attack in the world. This is the best defense in the world, bro. This is a completely different. Like, the only thing that I'm pissed off about is that Timber's probably not going to play, because yes, he's trained, yes, he's traveled with them, bro. But are we realistically in this? Who is this?
So who's your right back if Timber's injured then? What, Mascara?
Mascara is the right back, which is a massive mismatch. You know what I mean?
So the left winger of PSG will be, and you know what's mad with the PSG attack here?
Piscadia, bro, is going to be the left winger, bro.
What's going to be mad is that front three is mad versatile, bro. So sometimes you'll see Dembele as the striker. If that's not working, he'll go on the right. He'll switch with Doué. Kvaratskhelia can switch with him. Doué, Dembele. Bro, they're going to be interchanging like mad. And you know what's mad for fullbacks and defenders, even if you're good, the type of styles that you're going to try and like face against you, like you're used to Doué. You know what he's doing. Oh my god, now I have to get used to Dembele, bro. And it's going to be so difficult.
I'll be real. It is going to be difficult, but I'm not too fast. And the reason why I'm not too fast is because we've come up against these guys 3 separate games, bro. This exact team, we've played them 3 games, bro. We've won 1, we've lost 2. Now, I understand that these men were locked in the semi-final and all of that, bro. But this is 90 minutes. It's completely different, bro. It's completely different where if you win the one game, this is it. this is it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Listen. A lot of people are gonna be saying a lot of people are going to be saying that it's a lot of people are going to be saying that Arsenal can't hack it, the right back's going to get this, this and this and that. But listen, the reality is, even if our right back does get blamed, we've got Saliba there, and even if he gets past Saliba, we've got Raya there. Do you know what I mean? So I've got plenty of do you know what I mean? I've got weapons there, bro, to defend my goal, bro. Do you know what I mean?
You see, if you win this, yeah, you see, bro, Hamza's gonna be.
Bro, who showed this wallet how to freaking?
Bro, look at this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan of this.
Bro,
bro,
you see what's mad, yeah? Obviously, you lot won the title, yeah. I just want to bro, if Arsenal do win this, they could just come out with chest and just be.
I want to hear what comes out of your fucking bullshit mouth. Go on, talk, hurry up, man. Time's going. Talk. The first.
Bro, forget about that, bro. I'm gonna start talking to people and asking them when was the last time they went unbeaten, bro. I'm gonna start saying, "Is yours gold, bro?" Because this is the problem. When I have my Champions League, bro, when I get my big ears, bro, yeah, don't let me come through and get into conversation because I won't even need to flaunt my Champions League trophy. It's gonna be sitting there cushy. I'm gonna start talking about has anybody gone unbeaten. When they ask me about my Champions League, I'll be like, bro, it's in there, bro. It's in there, chilling. The Champions League trophy, we got that. Now chat to me about your invincible golden trophy, bro. Where's the Premier League trophy in gold?
Bro, listen, yeah, my trophy is going to be pending in the next 3 years, bro, innit? That's my
unbeaten
prediction.
Or just Premier League?
Well, not unbeaten, of course not unbeaten.
Oh, bro, you know that can't happen ever again, bro.
That's not going to happen. Listen, I'll be real in it, yeah. I need to see. I looked at the Man City parade, and I looked at the Arsenal parade.
Did you see these men holding on to the bus and running with it, bro?
Who, Man City?
Yeah, look at like you know me in Morocco, bro, when I'm chasing the guy that's selling oil and fish from the back of a bike.
Bro,
bro,
that parade is the most embarrassing parade I've ever seen, you know. There was no one there.
Bro, their parade was outside for a bit and then got moved into a stadium. That shows you how many people there are. Bro.
Yeah.
Got moved into a stadium.
Bro, what the heck is this, bro? Man said Spurs are bigger than Arsenal. They have European trophy.
Bro, this Amir, bro, go touch grass, bro, please.
I think he's been.
Please, man.
Yeah. I'm just going to read some of the comments in. I don't want to neglect them. Arsenal, no, not this guy. Hold on a sec. So why didn't your team put up a fight? Cry more, says Godfrey. Barcelona are prioritizing signing Bernardo Silva over Rashford, bro. Rashford pisses me off, bro. Just get out, bro. Honestly, man. Like Barcelona.
What are you gonna say if Rashford has to come back? They're gonna sell him, to be honest.
Bro, just whack him in the under 21s or release him, bro. I've had enough of him in it. Yeah, like just get rid of him in it. Like, bro, the fact that they went and bought Gordon for that amount of money is actually mad to me in it. So clearly they don't really rate Rashford or Rashford. They would have bought him by now. He's only 26 mil. Alvarez, yeah, Alvarez was never gonna, because I know there was some people saying that Alvarez is going to come back to Arsenal. He was never going to, bro. It's not just that he didn't want to be at City, bro. He just wants to be in Spain. It's very evident. He will be at Barcelona. Gordon's going to go to Barcelona. So Barcelona, they're pretty much going to try and win that Champions League, bro. They're building some pressing team in it, bro. You get
bro.
Bro.
Gordon stinks, bro.
Bro, Gordon scamming his way to Barcelona from Newcastle is actually not fair, you know, because he's dead. He's like, I understand, you know, like, you watch him play and like, yeah, cool. Flick is going to love them type of plays that run around.
Keep talking. I'm going to toilet, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's calm. The thing is with Gordon, yeah, like, he's not really great, but he offers a lot to what Flick wants in terms of the defending, the pressing side, helping out the left back, because Cancelo gets cooked defensively. He leaves a lot of gaps. Cancelo is better going forward than Gordon, but so in terms of complementing each other, they'll probably work out. Do I see him being a first teamer? I mean, not over Rafinha. Barcelona are aging Bernardo Silva instead of Rashford. For us, it's either Rashi or and the club chose Bernardo Silva. Yeah, but Bernardo Silva stylistically will suit Barcelona more than Rashford. Bro, if it's Tonali for us, I am done. I am done with these lot. Every UCL window is crap. Wait until the window's done. Don't jump the gun yet. Wait until we see who we get in terms of the midfield, and then we can go from there, innit? Yeah, the transfer window hasn't even opened yet. There's 11 people here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Big up A1, by the way, and shout out to you for putting all the news on the chat. My Arsenal 11, Raya, Timber, Fit, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Lewis, Skelly, Eze, Saka, Havertz, and Trossard. Yeah, Arsenal will get slapped, bro. This Emir guy, bro. I don't think they'll get slapped. But hopefully they lose to Arsenal. Absolutely, bro. I do hope that they lose to Arsenal. I'm scared PSG might ruin the banter for Arsenal fans. They better not, bro, have any ideas. Yeah, he'll cook for Barcelona. Bro, Barcelona, yeah, I can see them winning a Champions League quite soon. Actually, maybe the next two, I can see them within the next 2 to 3 years, I can see them winning a Champions League. Because think about it. They are improving the squad depth. They just need to get better defenders. The Mateus Fernandes talks underway, Ahmed. Mateus Fernandes is actually, Man United are looking into him. They are looking into him. And they're interested and they're looking at the valuation of how much he's going to cost. Because now that West Ham are relegated, they're intrigued to see what West Ham are willing to sell him for. And he is a midfielder that we are looking at, right? Reports are coming out. Andy Mitten said this. Let me screen share this for you guys, yeah? Let me just screenshot this real quick. Mateus Fernandes here. Man United like Fernandes a lot. That is a fact. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, look, they can like a player in it, but yeah, Mateus Fernandes, and what else is there? Yeah, Laurie Whitehell has come out and said they asked if Man United are signing Ederson, would that indicate that the club are going for 3 midfielders rather than 2? And then Laurie Whitwell said, yes, I think so. So from this, it looks like we're going to be signing 3 midfielders rather than just 2, which is a good sign because that's what we need. That is quality. That is very, very good, by the way. Like losing Casemiro is going to be massive for us. So us getting 3 midfielders, Ederson will most likely be the backup to the priority guys that we're getting. He's more likely going to be a squad player, which is what you need to win a title. You need squad depth. Ederson doesn't really get injured. He has Champions League experience. He's not a high-level player, but he's all right. He's decent. Much love, Ahmed, and everyone. Slap the flipping likes you frauds. Big up, yeah. Big up, big up. 60, 65 add-ons. I don't mind it for Matty Fernandes. I don't think Mateus Fernandes will cost 60 mil, bro. I think I can see us getting him for around 40 to 50. Honestly speaking. It's just underwhelming and reactionary, but Ederson and Tonali shake my head. I don't know if we get a midfield 3 of Ederson and Tonali, I'm not a fan. However, if we get like, I would love a Tchouaméni, I would love a Wharton and a Baleba. Obviously, that's not realistic. Yeah, getting Tchouaméni and Wharton, it's either one or the other. I believe Wharton is the better. I believe Wharton out of Tonali and Anderson is the better player out of the 3. Wharton is integral for United. His ball playing ability, his passing, his press resistance. I think that type of profile, yeah, we've not had that since Carrick. We've not had it since Carrick. We need him. Who do I prefer out of Tonali or Anderson? Anderson. I think Anderson's a better player than Tonali. Tonali has Champions League experience, but I think Anderson's a better player. I believe Anderson's better going forward, and Anderson's also got a better passing than Tonali. But Tonali is defensively disciplined. Defensively, Tonali is good. Anderson is more of a all-rounder, whereas Tonali's predominantly is more of a defensive-minded midfielder. Pep is gone, but we will still pull Elliot Anderson from you lot. You can take. You know what's mad? Yeah, you think I'm gonna cry if Man City gets Anderson? Get him. Be my guest. I don't think he is as amazing as people are making out to be, and he's definitely not worth 100 mil. So you can splash 100 mil on Anderson. I don't want Man United to do that. I would much rather Baleba, and just like you said, Fernandes, Tchouaméni is another one. If someone said to me, get Tchouaméni for 70 mil and you get Mateus Fernandes, that is a total amount of 100. That's actually better than just buying Anderson. They bought him for like 50 or 45. We need to stop the begging. Bro, you are spot on in it. This begging of Anderson is crazy. It's, you can tell how you can tell in it, like whether a player wants to join. Baleba wants to join us. Anderson doesn't give me that vibe. He really doesn't give me that vibe, bro. He really doesn't. Like it's quite evident with his body language. He is going to go to Man City, and you're saying to me, we need to stop. Wait, my ideal. They bought him for like 50, 45. No, so the total amount of money that Mateus Fernandes was bought was 38.4 mil. Do you get it? That's how much West Ham bought him for. So they're probably gonna. You scared the crap out of me, bro. Flipping hell, bro. I was on a. Bro, this guy scared me, bro. And I was in a different tab, and I just see.
Man said I just spawned back into the studio real quick.
Bro, all of a sudden, yeah, man's looking hella bright. You get me. Allahumma barik, bro. You get me. When we Allahumma barik, man. But what are you saying? Like, obviously, we know that you.
I was listening to what you were saying. Listen, for me, I think Anderson is a good player.
Yeah, he's good.
I know what you're saying, but the fact that Man City are looking at him, it means that he is a good player, bro. Do you know what I mean? And even your scouts. But I'm just surprised that nobody's going in for Adam Morton.
Bro, speak to me about it, please.
Yeah, bro. Man. Adam Morton is like a game changer, bro. I'd take Adam Morton right now, bro.
Wharton is better than Anderson for me. I believe. I actually think, yeah, Wharton would, if you buy Wharton, he's better than Zubamendi. Honestly, he's better than Zubamendi, I would say.
He is better than Zubamendi, yeah.
Yeah. Wharton is better than Zubamendi, and Wharton as a passer, in terms of just finding them passes, bro, he's quality with it. And he's left-footed. Liverpool,
I'll take him next to Rice because he do good next to Rice.
That will complement. They will both complement each other.
Rice in the 6 and Wharton in the 8. But for you guys, you lot need a DM though. Do you know what I mean? You need a DM.
That's why I showed you this, innit?
Wharton wouldn't solve your problems. So
that's why I showed you this.
Tchouaméni right now, it's a bit meaty, bro, because like he's saying that he doesn't want to leave. He's saying that he's loving it. He wants to stay with Real Madrid. They're like, I don't know what's going on with them. To be honest, I don't know whether they're trying to sell him off.
Oh, yeah. If they get Rodri, I think Tchouaméni leaves.
I just looked at our chat. I don't know what was going on in our chat. We said the last thing. What
do you mean?
The Twitter chat, bro. What is this last thing?
Oh!
What is this, bro?
Bro, this was time ago. I
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, for me personally, bro, right now, we look at the situation at Manchester United. What is best for Manchester United? You need at least 3 midfielders. Yeah. Now they're looking like they want to keep Bruno Fernandes. I know you don't rate him. That's mad. But after the season that he's had, bro, I don't know how you don't. But you need 3 midfielders right now. The names that are popping out for Man United is Tonali, Tchouaméni, Mateus Fernandes, and this guy Ederson from Atalanta.
Yeah.
That you guys have practically signed. I think it's done now.
No, here we go. But we're just waiting. Yeah.
It's basically towards the end of it. So basically, you're getting that. You're getting that Ederson guy. I don't watch Atalanta a lot, bro. So I don't really know.
Atalanta.
I
don't have that clip in it, but I will get it. But Hussam does actually rate. He actually does want Ederson in it. Ederson is like a squad player, bro. He's a squad player, in it, and he's not going to be the guy.
He's like the last priority. Do you know what I mean, for you guys? But you're just getting him out of the way, getting him first, innit?
Which is a good thing, innit? Because like, bro, you want
to get stuff done, so you're not sitting there with one deal to do, and you got like the big deal that you're trying to fix, but then you also got this little side deal happen. Brother, you just want to have your main focus on it.
Yeah, because it even says here, bro, side, yeah, like Laurie Whitehell, it was they were saying that he was asked if Man United signing Ederson would indicate that the club are going for 3 midfielders rather than 2 this summer. So we're gonna get Anderson and plus 3 midfielders in it, so 2 to 3. So we're gonna get a total amount of 3. Sorry, is what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, Ederson, I assume, is like the 8.
The Ugarte one.
He's gonna come in and just be the deep line playmaker. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna be the passer. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna play the Wharton role, as you may say. But you got Tonali, I swear, as well coming in. Or you like trying to get in?
Tonali is like, he's gonna cost a mad amount because he's got, like, I don't know how much he's got left in his contract, but he's gonna cost a ridiculous amount. You got to understand, bro. They've just sold Anthony Gordon. Lewis Hall is not happy. Tonali might leave. They're going to be asking for a lot of money for Tonali because they also have like a rich ownership. So if we want to get Tonali, they'll value him because he's 25, 26. Bruno Gomes is like 29. They'll value him around 80 to 100 mil. And I don't think Man United are willing to pay for that, which is a similar thing to Anderson. So do I see Tonali going to United? I think the midfield 3 is going to be this. This is my prediction. Ederson, Mateus Fernandes from West Ham, and Baleba. I think those are the 3 that we'll get. That's
a good sum if you get those 3.
Yeah, you've got a guy in Mateus Fernandes who won't cost a lot. Ederson to fill in, and you've got Baleba who's going to help out. The problem, yeah, and you've got Baleba as well, who I do like.
Us, bro.
Say that again.
Tonali. I have a feeling Tonali is going to come to us, bro. If I'm being completely honest.
Oh, to you guys.
We're also in the market for a midfielder.
I said, watch out, he rated Ugarte. Bro, Ugarte, bro, you know the Ugarte thing in it when he was at PSG, bro. I watched the comp in it and I was like, bro, is this guy even good in it? But I was like kind of brainwashing myself. Like, listen, we'll see what he does in it. We'll see what he does and if he's good or not. But I watched him play.
Baleba's had like a bit of an off season this season, man. He's not been.
He had an off season, but he came. I'll be real. He's
been injured for a lot of it as well.
I don't think if Baleba's been injured, but all I know is that he balled out for AFCON and against us, when he came off the bench, he was really good. Had a good game against Chelsea. I actually like Baleba a lot. I think he's a very good midfielder, man. I take him. He's good at carrying the ball. He's strong. He's defensively calm. He'll help out Kobe Mainoo a lot. And Baleba will cost he won't cost 100 mil this time. He'll cost a lot cheaper. Trust me. But we will be able to get Baleba, yeah.
No, he wasn't injured. What am I talking about, man?
Nah, he played, bro. He's just been out of form this season, Sad. He's not been injured.
Listen, he's been out of form.
Well, he wants to leave, though. You can tell.
That's a risk. Do you know what I mean? It's a risk that you've got to end up. Do you want to take him, even though he's had like a bit of an off season?
I'd still take him, and I'd still take him despite the off season.
What Brighton are gonna? But Ahmed, would you still take him, given what Brighton are gonna charge you for him? Because you know when it comes to Brighton, bro, with all due respect, they're gonna see your name and they're gonna be like, "Yo."
They'll ask for 70 mil. I think I'll take it.
120, bro.
Nah, you know what it is though. 100. We actually tried to get Baleba last year, by the way, but the price tag that you just mentioned is what they were asking for. That's exactly the right price tag. They wanted 100, around 120. 100 to 120 is how much they wanted, which is so you're correct with that price tag last year. But last year it was quality, so his valuation would have gone up. This season it's plummeted. He also wants to leave, so I think they'll reduce it to around 75. That's my prediction in it. I'd still take him. Because he can carry the ball defensively. He's good, bro. We need to fill in the void for Cass in it. So buying Baleba is vital for me in it. And also, Sadi, you mentioned about Anderson. Anderson is clear, obvious that he doesn't want to join us. Baleba wants to join us. Like he's made it clear that he wants to come to United. So I like them type of players that actually want to play for the club. If Chouameni is like this, he's unsure. Even though I take him because of like his qualities and his experience, then it's long, bro. It's long. I want players that come to my club. Godfrey says, "Do you like Morgan Rogers links, Sad?"
Yeah, listen. Obviously, we're going to discuss all of this on the quarter pod, but I might as well just go into it now as well.
Listen, make sure you subscribe to the quarter pod, man. Come on now. Yeah.
Hey, when, bro?
Let me put the link.
Thank you for for trying to like promote my thing, bro.
Sad's football corner, though, isn't it?
You bum. This guy.
Bro, listen, man.
I like Ahmed, bro. He's got a good heart, yeah. But bro, this guy. Wallahi, this guy's too funny. Nah, but yeah, listen, I think it was always due to happen. You know, us getting somebody of that caliber, somebody to come in of that. Sorry, 1 second, because I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to sort my camera here because it's.
No, that's calm, bro.
It's moving a bit mad.
Splifting, you know. Camera's looking mad, you know. There we go. Make sure you're liking. There's like 15 people there in it, so make sure you subscribe to South's Football Corner.
Yeah.
Pod, quality show, nice background, and yeah, man. I heard
it look like that on your thing.
Your camera looks very good.
But why does it look like zoomed in? Like, why is it zoomed in?
I think that's just your web.
No,
I think that's just
my webcam doesn't zoom in.
Oh, does it not? Nah, I think you look good, doesn't it? Like from my side, you look. I think you look fine. Listen, look at this guy. I won't believe it, but there's actually
Morgan Rogers. Listen, for me, I think the Morgan Rogers links are good. I think he's a techie player. I also really like him. I think his height suits exactly what the kind of profile that we're looking for. Somebody who's tall, but also somebody who's got a very good ability on the ball. This guy is a very good player on the ball, bro. He's techie. He can score from outside the box. Do you know what I mean? He can play left wing, right wing. He can play in the 10. He can play striker if you really wanted to play him there.
Do you think you need that type of pro? Do you think? Because the thing is, yeah, like Morgan Rogers is not really like an out-and-out left winger, but he can play there. And as a 10, he ain't better than Eze, in my opinion. I believe Eze has just not been utilized properly, you know, and he's not had a good season. But I think Eze, I don't see the point of you getting a Morgan Rogers. I really like if you want to get.
It's gonna be for the left wing. To be honest.
Left wing, okay.
I think we're looking to get left wingers.
Right, okay. So, and who's going to be playing in the 10 for you then? What, Eze or Erdek?
Well, listen, they'll all have to interchange. Do you know what I mean? Some players, I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be one of them ones where you remember when City had that stacked squad, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%.
About 2 hours 46 minutes, bro. What the hell, bro? And Ahmed's just sitting there calm, like as if he can just carry on for another 2 hours, bro. Guys just sitting there relaxed, bro, just like this on the stream.
Listen, me, I'm relaxed, bro. You get me?
Hey, you know, big up to Ahmed, bro. Like, but no, I think he's a good player. Who's better for me, Liao or Rogers?
Liao is more of a pure winger, and he's better in 1v1. But what Morgan Rogers has. Yeah. He's got he's like more of a ball carrier / shooter. He's basically a worse version of Cunha, basically.
Worse.
That's how. And listen, big up Cunha, by the way. That's my guy, bro, isn't it? That's my guy, 100%. Yeah, big up Cunha every time, bro. Yeah.
Cold celebration. I hate
it's good, isn't it? It's gold, bro.
Me, bro. Man said.
Bro, he's different, bro. Yeah,
this guy, bro, this Cunha guy. I wanted him, bro, so badly.
Cunha is about like what I like about with Morgan Rogers as well. Why he will be good? He's got a decent.
Do you know if we got Cunha at the time we could have gotten him, bro, and put him on that left wing, bro. Bro, it would have been peak for the league, bro. It would have been peak for the league, bro. Look what
Cunha's them type of players here that. Bro, I remember when he played against Arsenal. Wait, did he start against Arsenal? Or did he come off the bench? I think he came off the bench, you know. And he came on the bench here where you lot were chasing the game. And I think it was it was 2-2.
No, it was 2. He came on as it went to 2-2 after the goal was scored by what's his name?
And you guys were trying to push a bit further up the pitch, and then
I remember Mikel Merino.
Yes. Bro, Cunha against big teams is quality. He's like Arsenal, Chelsea. I think he assisted.
Yeah, it was on for Dorgu. Dorgu came off just as after he scored, and then obviously Cunha.
You know, Maguire said that, by the way. Maguire was asked who's the hardest team to face against in the Premier. He said Arsenal because they don't give you chances, and he said that Arsenal are harder to face against Man City because Arsenal defensively are so good, but Man City will give you more. They will be more open. We dominated Man City when we beat them 2-0. That should have been a 4 or 5-0 game. But against Arsenal, he said we essentially scored 2 worldies against them. And if you look at, bro, we did score 2 worldies. Dorgu's finish was insane, and Cunha's finish was really good. I think you guys scored, but Lissandro Martinez, I don't know what he was doing. Why are you laughing?
Because when you said worldies, yeah, that just took me back to your reaction of like when Declan Rice scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid, and this man Ahmed just didn't know what to say. Like he was like, "Bro, he scored 2 worldies. Yeah, 2 worldies. That's what he scored right now." I was like, right now, yeah, I guarantee you, Bob's Ahmed is just bamboozled, bro. He's like, "Yo, how did that happen, bro?" Because you know what? That took me back to good times, man. Good times. Like,
yeah, listen, it was a good free kick in it. Fair play.
But nah, listen, I think, yeah.
It wasn't hell.
Not hell that day. I know. Listen, I think when it comes to Rafael Leao, yeah, I do think he's a natural winger, which would give us what we want.
Yeah. I don't think he's got that much left in his contract, you know, Rafael Leao. I don't know, but he's been at.
They said that they'll get rid of him 50 million euros, bro. Forget about like 50 million pounds. Great,
yeah.
Sterling, bro. Euros, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like any change, bro. That's what is that like? 38, 40 million euro.
That's like around 40 mil, bro. Like his contract runs out in 2028.
Next, 2 years. He's got
2 years, bro. Yeah.
So, bro, listen. If it was up to me, bro, I'd get both of them.
Get both.
I'd get both of them because, like, get rid of Trossard, get rid of Martinelli, get Leao, and get Morgan Rogers.
So you sell Martinelli, yeah, rightfully so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd also get. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus is going to leave, which Gabriel Jesus leaving is such a big, like,
what relief?
Wage build. Like
he's on like 280 or something, or 260.
Bro, 250 or 260, something like that, bro.
Yeah, him and Havertz are on crazy money.
Bro, it's insane, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Your wage structure is actually a little bit mad. I can't lie.
No, it's all right now, to be honest. The highest earners now, obviously Havertz is a bit Mazzoline, but obviously we're going to get rid of Jesus, and even to be honest, Havertz, a lot of teams are eyeing him up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bayern Munich were eyeing him up, and Barcelona were eyeing him up, and Real Madrid apparently eyeing him up, and all that stuff.
Odegaard's on a lot of money now as well.
Yeah, they've given all of the bigger players like
contracts
now. Do you know what I mean?
So 150, damn, it's a lot for a backup.
Yeah, but listen, the thing is, yeah, I think now we're in such a healthy position where we're starting to build up our revenue. Where the fact that we've got that revenue, we can have we've got so much on the wage bill.
Yeah,
we're so in the clear of PSR that it's unbelievable, bro.
Yeah,
like this year we're gonna so far we're gonna earn 770 mil this season from revenue, bro.
And you also get like around 150 to 200 for winning the Prem too, I think.
No, but that's including that. That's including,
okay.
But
my bad.
But then if we win the champs now, that's even more added on to that 770. Yeah. So you're probably gonna look like I don't even know how much you get for winning the champs. You know what I mean? So if we win the champs, that's even more. But
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, Eid Mubarak, Shabab. Yeah, man, it's
man said go outside.
Why are you gonna go outside and get sunburned, bro?
Man said go outside, bro. I was outside yesterday in Hindi, bro.
I don't think any of us get sunburned, but anyway. Listen, man. Why are you gonna go outside, bro, and just be in the heat, bro? Just that sun lacing off your head, bro. Come on, man.
That is better, Leo or Rodgers.
But now, listen. I think Rodgers right now. Our transfers, it's all a bit over the place. So it's all a bit all over the place. Do you know what I mean? And I can't really trust what's happening because, like, Berta is like a. Bro, this guy's on mind games. That's basically what he's on, bro. Like he'll just throw he'll just throw hella fires everywhere, bro. Like start a fire here, start a fire there, start a fire here, start a fire there, and then you could be like, bro, what is like? Do you know what I mean? What's really going on, bro?
But what you guys need to do though, what Arsenal need to do, they don't need to buy squad players. You need to improve the first 11, and by doing that, you go get a better left winger. You go get another midfielder, right? Maybe. And then left back, who else have you got left back? I mean, Skelly can play there, but he's more of a midfielder.
No, not left back, bro.
Wait, is it Nketiah on loan?
Miles Nketiah is happening, bro.
Is that done?
Already agreed, bro. It was already agreed.
So what happens with Calafiori? Is he a bench player?
It was a loan with an option to buy.
Oh, okay.
On paper, it was a loan with an option to buy, but there was already talks to say it's an option, but that's only because of the PSR thing. Realistically, it's an obligation because we already said we want to definitely buy him. We just want to get him on loan for this season, and we'll buy him from you next summer. So that's happening, bro. The Nketiah, just think of him as an Arsenal player. That's definitely happening.
Okay.
Now, I look at the situation. We need to get a left winger. Now, my thought is I don't think they're going to get rid of both. I think they're going to keep one. My thought is I think they might keep Martinelli.
Really? Still?
Yeah.
So what happens with Trossard then?
He's probably going to go. He's getting some. He's already getting some links from Turkey. Do you know what I mean?
I actually think it's better to keep as a bench player. I think it's better to keep Trossard than a Martinelli. But that's fair.
Yeah, listen. If it was up to me, I'd get rid of them both. But
Trossard is in the 30s, isn't it now? He's in the 30s.
Yeah. But even then, when he comes in, sometimes he's effective. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes he can really make things happen. But it's about getting somebody to come into that left wing and make it their own. Do you know what I mean? I think there was already plans of Eze playing in that left wing position. That was the plan. Yeah, Trossard has 1 year left on his contract. But yeah. Listen, for me, I look at the situation on that left wing. Yeah, we need to get somebody in there to just come in there and make it their own, bro. Because, like I just said, Eze was supposed to come in there, be the left winger. In my opinion, it hasn't worked out for the best for him. I do think, like, you know, there needs to be some work done in the summer to find out, like, to nail down.
Yeah, because but that's what I'm saying. Because if sorry, I think is he lagging?
Yeah, and
I don't know if he's lagging or I'm lagging, but yeah, I'm still listening.
What's going on?
Were you there, Sad? Madueke on the left is bro. Yeah, I think Trossard's hacked his internet, bro. Yeah, man, like Trossard's on a mission, mate. He's on a mission. He's like, you're chatting crap about me. How dare you? He's like, everything that I've done for you. Listen. Yeah, I think now Sad's calm though, isn't it? Yeah, he's got his fingers on his eyes. Yeah, no, I think I can hear Sad a little bit. He is a little bit laggy though, a tiny bit. See what I mean, bro? We're talking about Arsenal in a positive limelight, it lags out. Talk about them in a negative limelight, it lags out, bro. What do they want at this point? You get me, bro? Trying to infiltrate my flipping live, bro. What's going on?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now, innit? He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
I'm back.
Back again. No, he's
bro,
back. He's back.
Lagging out, bro. Like, what's going on?
It's not looking good, mate. It's not looking good.
It's not good.
No, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good, mate. Yeah? It's not looking good, mate.
Bro,
you are not lagging. Yeah.
Bro. If I see Madueke on the left again, I'm going to headbutt a wall, bro. I'll be real, man.
What, Madueke on the left? Bro, Madueke anywhere on the pitch should be like last priority, innit? Now, Ranieri is going to be coming back on loan for Arsenal. That is a player that should be utilised a lot more, in my opinion. I think he's a good player. I like him a lot. Saga?
Finish sell him.
You're selling the Ranieri, really?
I think they'll sell him.
I'd take it.
I personally wouldn't. I still think he's got space for us.
He can play in the 10. He can play on the right. He's a good player, man. I like him.
Yeah, no, I'd play him on the right, bro. As backup to Saka. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, speaking from the eyes of the owners and of Arteta and Berta and these man, like, bro, I think they're gonna get rid of him.
Okay.
They're looking for a sale of a Helen graduate.
Mm-hmm.
It's pure profit. Do you know what I mean? And I think there's a lot of people that if he came onto the market, they'd put good money to him. I think we could sell him for 40, 50 mil.
No, I get that. I mean, if you're selling for like 40, 50 mil, that is good money, innit? If he's not going to be getting, he strikes me as a player that wants to be starting in it. So if he's not going to get that at Arsenal, then it's best for him to leave. Speaking of Rafael Leao, yeah, I've just seen this on Twitter. Leao asked if he watches the Premier League. He says, yes, of course. Leao asked if there's any particular team he watches. He said, haha, nah, I like United. I like United because my idol is Ronaldo. So back then I used to watch them. I like Arsenal also.
Yeah,
scumbag.
Guy's on my...
Bro, man's on my man just casually he's just casually said that I like both rivals. You get me? Yeah, man's doing a Raheem Sterling, bro. He grew up as a United.
He's like, bro, I like. This is what I'll translate it for anybody who didn't get it. I'll translate it for you right now. Basically, what he said is, I like anybody who's got the money to buy me.
Pretty much.
Anybody who might need a left winger or an attacker and has the money to buy me, I like you.
Yeah. Bro, so what? So how many players do you think you're getting in 3? Yeah. So you're looking at a left winger.
We're spending a lot of money, bro.
So you're gonna do a madness, yeah, to try and retain it. That's fair, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? So,
bro, they've already, the owners said this is coming out the owner's mouth, bro. Pause. Not me just saying it and some in the nose saying it, bro. The owner said, like, we're looking to spend at least 300 mil. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're looking to go big. Like what we done last summer, we're looking to repeat that. There's no stagnating, bro. There's no chilling out now that we've won. Do you know what I mean? They're looking to buy more and more and more. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, I'm here for it, man. Spend the money, bro. Spend the money.
Spend the money, you know. No, I hear it,
bro. I'm here for it, man.
Well, we outside the summer, we also got some sales to do. Yeah. You guys will be. You guys will have a lot of money to. You'll have a lot of money to spend, 100%. So spending money is not going to be Arsenal's issue. It's like what type of players that they're going to be attracting and how can they improve the first 11? Because if you want to dominate a title, yeah, you need to keep changing your squad, yeah, and improving it. That's why Pep was able to do it, and that's why Klopp didn't, because he fancied Jordan Henderson and Milner, and then he didn't want to change them. Jurgen Klopp was too attached to players. That's the problem. He was too attached, right? He was too attached, didn't change it, and then that's why he only won 1 title. And Pep is like, listen, if you can do a job for me for the next 2 years, big up. But after that, I don't know you anymore. Cancelo, he got
Pep was like, bro. Pep was like, love, safe, man. Appreciate all the memories and that, but you're out of here, broski.
Yeah, Leroy Sané, Centurions, 100 points, title, big up, bounce. Cancelo, one of the best fullbacks in the Prem, going forward, yeah, love bounce, go Saudi in it, yeah. Raheem Sterling, you scored me over 100 goals, yeah, bounce, yeah, you finished me. Aguero, we cannot replace him, yeah, bounce, let's go get a Haaland who could score goals. Bro, this guy's on mind games, innit, yeah? But bro, that's what you need to do, though, innit? That's what Fergie did, yeah? Do you get me, bro? When we lost Ronaldo, Tevez, and all them guys, bro, we got guys like Phil Jones and Chris Smalling and Antonio Valencia, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. How the hell are you supposed to compete? Yeah. And then Rooney was like, listen, boss, we lost Ronaldo, yeah? Antonio Valencia, Chris Smalling, Phil Jones. And then Fergie was like, listen, shut up, innit? And then he just slammed the door at his face. So, yeah, bro. Also, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen.
Fergie was like, shut up.
Bro, yeah. Bro, Fergie, you could tell, yeah, that if you question them, yeah, you are getting like, bro, you're going to get flipping sandals thrown at you, bro, or shoes or anything. What would Ahmed do to this?
Goal.
Huh? Now that's what I'm saying. I'll be real in it, yeah. If I had this Arsenal job, I'd sabotage it as much as I can, innit? Yeah. No, I'm joking. Listen, if I was actually the director, yeah, I'd get rid of Ben White. Who else would I get rid of? Yeah. The defense I wouldn't really touch because that's your strongest area. I would get more creative midfielders in there because Odegaard, since that injury, has not really been the same and he's regressed. So I'd probably get a more creative midfielder. I'd replace someone who's better than a Zubimendi. I would also get a starting left winger like an Njai, who's really good for Everton, like someone who can dribble past players effectively and in tight spaces. I think he's a good left winger to get. Striker-wise, I would still... I know Yoko has scored goals, but I would still try and get a better number 9 in it. I'd get a starting left winger, another number 9. The right wing, you've got Saka and you've got Nwaneri. It depends what happens in it. So, yeah, I'd get probably 2 midfielders, left winger and the number 9. And I wouldn't touch anything else. So I'll get around 4 players and try and improve the starting team. I'd also try and get the best out of Eze in it because I do think Eze is a good player. So yeah, man. Bro, listen, I'm going to need to be packing, innit, bro? My cousins bro, man's going to London tomorrow, innit? They picked the worst time. Scumbags.
You're going to London, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to London tomorrow. No.
My cousins are staying?
From the 29th till the 2nd.
Yeah, say less, man. I'm going to come pick you up. I'm bringing you to the parade, bro.
Bro, over my dead body, I'm going to
London. What part of London? What part of London?
West. It's near Hyde Park.
Yes, it's not that west, bro. Listen, you're coming to the parade, bro.
No.
I'm gonna come scoop you real quick,
bro. Listen, where are you right now? Are you in London or something?
No. I'm currently back at home still.
Okay.
But I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow at around 11 o'clock. Yeah, man. My shirt's already arrived. My
I'm not going to the parade. My cousins, I haven't seen them yet since 2013 in it, and they are both Arsenal fans, and they're from my dad's side in it. So I've not seen them, and they're going to be going London. They invited me, so when they go to the parade, I'm staying in the Airbnb in it. Me, I'm just going to chill, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to go to no parade in it. Yeah, you want me? Imagine me going to that parade, bro. They might be like, "Yo, Ahmed, ain't that the guy that was doing this?" But nah, bro, man's not trying to get like sabotage, bro. No chance. I'm not trying to get sabotage, bro. It's not safe. It's not safe, man. You feel me? But listen, enjoy your parade, man. Yeah, bro, it's family, bro. It's not my fault, bro. I'm blaming family, 100%. I'm throwing them under the bus. Hi, Neil Gunner, the owner of Newcastle United. Said yes, me and wait, what? What's this guy talking about? Dude, Newcastle. I don't know what you're talking about, by the way. What's this about? Amanda Stravelly should buy Newcastle. I don't know who that is. Yeah, but that's what I would do, innit? Barcelona get.
I'm talking NPC, bro. What's going on?
Well, say that again. Say that again.
Why is my man talking like an NPC, bro? What's going on? Big up to the commentator.
Listen, big up, man. Listen, bro, that is funny, bro, isn't it? That is actually funny. What?
Hey, what's going on,
bro? I heard the quote. What's this?
Pusio, bro.
Huh?
Yeah. Let's go for this. Let's go.
Wait, what did you say, Marco?
I just called you a Pusio. But anyway, let's see. What did this guy say?
Also, a question for Ahmed Saad. Can you imagine if Maresca is their David Moyes, like what happened to Man United after Fergie? I can't wait to see the Hamas downfall. I can't wait to see Hamza's downfall. He never experienced a banter. Bro, listen. Since I joined Ahwa,
he has experienced a banter era. He just chopped shit.
Yeah, but not since Ahwa, though, innit? Scumbag. Hamza needs to suffer with Man City. He really does. Yeah, big up Hamza, though. Yeah. He needs to suffer, bro. Like, the amount of times that I don't know if you was watching Aho, last night, bro. They were just, bro, him and Paz, bro. My word. You know, I saw Paz in real life. Sad.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where is he from? Money.
Yeah, no, he was in Manchester, innit? But I'm not gonna say where he wanted me to meet him in it because it was ADS.
Don't be
Yeah, I'm not gonna big up Paz though, innit? Scumbag. You will never sing that. You will sing that. Champions of Europe. You will never sing that. Says Arsenal and United off, bro. I think this guy's a troll, innit? But listen, guys, I'm probably gonna end the stream in it. It's been 3 hours. I need to pack up. Make sure you. I think I put Sad's YouTube in the Make sure you subscribe to Sad as well, innit? He is road to 3K in it, so he's already surpassed Man City's attendance, which is mad. Yeah. So Man City have no fans. Make sure you subscribe to the Kura Pod. He did one with what's his name? What's his name? That guy with the blue Arsenal kit, with the short hair, with the beard. I can't remember his name.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know what his name in it. Flipping the guy with the short hair. Yeah, he was on the Kura Pod last one. I watched it when he said Trophy Lift Day, Palace versus Arsenal watch along 4 days ago. He was on the Kura Pod. Listen, you don't know his own people. Ash, that's the one. See, you don't know his own people, man. Come on now. You get me?
Brother, I was hella confused who you meant.
Bro, listen, yeah. Ashraf, that's the one. That is the one. That's the one.
Let's get Asana in April. Asana. Because you don't believe in Asana. Yeah. Asana.
لما اقول لك مش عايز اعمل الشوت لما اقول لك انا مش قادر اتكلم اتعامل انا دون بليم.
خلاص سامي خلينا انا.
Brother, you know that.
Bro, I'm genuinely convinced, bro. If Mo saw Hamza in real life, he might actually chin him. I think he might actually chin Hamza just for one time, and then say, "Yo, I'm sorry, man. I just had to do that. It's been brewing for a couple of years, bro."
Bro, I'm not joking. Yeah, I think in terms of like doing YouTube in it, yeah, I think the funniest guy on this YouTube is probably like he's so random in it, yeah, and he's so random, bro. Like he really does crack me up in it. It really does crack me up, bro. So,
but big up to everyone, man. Smash
big up, yeah.
Subscribe to the channel.
Big up, man. Mo is one of the few people. Yeah, man. Come on now, big up. Make sure you like and subscribe and peace in it. Yeah.
You all right, mate? What did you?
All right, mate. Please.
What did
You're
you make?
the biggest back of Arsenal. What are you gonna say today?
I praise it.
Are you gonna congratulate us on being top of the league? Because you do every day show about Arsenal, guys. Arsenal, yeah, you got Arsenal.
If you're not here to talk about Man City winning, you can just leave because the first thing I did, Hamza, is